Copy that. Initiating phase 3.
Time. They're here.
Let's hope they hear this.
This hit goes out to you.
So is that a break?
Let's go back! Laying the smackdown on all! I'm still standing here!
Calling all Autobots. Roll out.
Whoa!
They scarred
Acknowledge me!
Whatever you can imagine.
Make us who we are.
Welcome to another thriller reaction for Untitled Live.
Get over here!
Yo, trying to get him monologuing, bro. Finish him, bro. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
Oh, hello. Lost your reptilian ass mind. Open the fucking door.
You know what I mean? You got cereal, right? You pull the last bit of it, and it's just that dust that comes out. You're like, what? I'm sorry. I'm mean. I'm sorry, guys.
We don't need to be fixed.
Because I feel like Star Wars is very like patriarchal, so it was.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We are no Jedi.
Feminists comes into these spaces and they don't know shit about the Lord.
Hey, everybody in this room is about that superhero life. And if you don't mind my asking, where the hell have you been all this?
And then when everything is over, and then he's king again, in King Dynasty or Sequel Wars, everybody gonna be on his dick again. And it's like, yo,
You must be sleeping under a rock or something.
God, bro, it's so, I hate people sometimes. Let it all out, bro, let it all out.
I am king!
I'm driving the train right now.
Maybe this time you'll learn.
He bust Drake after that diss song. He put your teeth in that I got to. Cisgendered feminism. Keep talking, goddammit. You keep talking, I'm gonna spit out of the suit and slap that thick ass wig up your face.
Yo.
You got the truth. That's it right there. You got the That's the Winter Soldier Prime code right there to get you back in there.
That shit will be right up. I was like, yo, I'm done podcasting. Good evening. Welcome to Live. We here, baby. Episode 152. We here. We made it to another Friday. Thank you for support. Thank you for all the support that we've been getting. I think we received 5 more subscribers. Dude, it's moving up, man. We appreciate y'all, especially on TikTok. Our following definitely has grown.
Yeah.
Hopefully, man. I think we're close to that. I think we're like 600 away from 3,000, which is a good look. Nice. Man. So 600.
I wish I was 600 away from 3,000.
Yeah, man.
So
there, man.
So I found out a little more about that. So apparently, okay, so I told you that when you hit 3,000, you get the 7-day trial, right? Apparently, if you stream enough times during that 7-day trial, it's extended to 180 days. So you can get like half a year free. You don't have to hit that, and you can use that time to hopefully build up and get a permanent stream key.
Okay.
Yeah. So
well, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like, because I'm like 7 days. I'm like, if I did it on a Friday, I could probably do 2 streams, and hopefully we could get like some more extra followers. But like,
yeah,
I'm not
but
gonna
you're
go.
definitely gonna stream like at least like twice. So I would say, you know, probably wait for like a live stream, like, you know, one of the podcasts, and then probably like when a trailer's about to drop, that way you can go live again, do like a live reaction. Some shit.
Yeah, man, we could do that shit. Or I could give Red the login credentials and have him do some AI shit. Do that. Thanks for the flowers. Thanks for the flowers. Thanks for the flowers.
I don't know.
Yo, Red, what's popping, homie?
Yo, Red, you want to do the AI thing if you were making $1,000 a day off that shit? No, you won't. You wouldn't sip out for that.
My brain wouldn't be able to handle acting like a freaking retard for that long, yo.
Yo, bro, I get what you're saying. I get that you would say no because it's like it defies all it's cringy. It defies everything. Every moral fiber in my body.
1,000% cringe.
But I think the moment you see your bank account get that G a day or whatever it is, then you start to get you start to fuck it. I do some Pinocchio shit, nigga. Fuck that shit. I saw some guy, yo. I was watching. He was like, he was dressed as a hot dog, and he was like, "Thanks for the glizzies. Thanks for the glizzies. Thanks for." Yeah, I'm like, bro, that is wild because this guy has like a regular life outside of work. Like he has a job outside of this world, and if there was to ever see this shit, like, yo, what the fuck this guy does after hours is crazy. It's wild, man. It is wild, man. But anyways, anywho, like I said before, that we on Untitled Live, man. If you like what we do here, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. We go live every Friday at 10 p.m. ish. And we talk about all types of shit. We go from pop culture. I mean, it's been very like light because of the actor strike and all that kind of shit. So like we talk about other shit. So we go left, we go right. So if you easily offended, you know, we apologize in advance, but you know, this is what we do here. So, yeah, bro, it's crazy, man. I was watching some shit on what you call it on was it TikTok, and the guy, you ever watch the Dave Portnoy from Barstool? He does like those pizza reviews and shit. It's called One Bite. So he goes to different restaurants, different pizzerias around the world.
Oh, I think I've seen. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure because he's everywhere. I say he kind of like started, and he does this pizza review. So he's been to my area. He's been everywhere, like at places, and then he gives them like a score and shit. So he went to a pizzeria. Like he just posted this shit. Yo, dude, he gets into a fucking flat ass argument with the owner, bro, because he gave the score like a 7. Yo, it was like full on like cursing each other out. I have 7 out of what?
I think 7 out of 10, which is not bad.
That's not bad.
I seen people get 4s. I seen people get 4s, and those people that got 4s like, yo, what we can do to be better. You know what I mean? Like they ask for like, yo, what would you look for? But I got it right here.
Time Dragon Pizza. I'm gonna be honest, it looked better in the case. And you said this had 50 reviews in an 8, right? Oh, it's a floppy mess. 6'4"?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
What's good, man?
What's going on?
My name is Dom of the Year.
Dom of the Year? What does Dom of the Year mean?
Dom, my name is Dom.
Yup.
Man of the Year. It's like Dom of the Year. Every year I get better and better.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Dave.
Yes.
Enjoy your pizza as any customer, but I don't appreciate what you do coming in and judging a business with one bite.
Well, we do more. Is this your spot?
This is my spot.
Oh.
I hope you enjoy your pizza, but I don't appreciate what you do to small businesses.
Well, I help. Good news is I give
don't
you
see it that way.
Terrible school. Well, Dom of the Year, can I ask you?
Yeah.
What was his problem?
I don't
Like,
know,
I'm
bro.
actually helped so many small businesses. Now I can say peacefully, this pizza's trash.
Let me be a little clearer. Move on. Don't stand in front of my business.
Let me be clear. Fuck
Let
you.
me be clear.
Fuck
Get
you.
the fuck out of front of my
you.
business.
Fuck you.
Dom
It's
of
a
the Year.
public
It's
street,
straight
you
New York
motherfucker.
fashion.
Yeah, but
It's
this
a
is my
public
business.
This is
street.
so
This
New
ain't
York,
your
yo.
business.
This is
Yeah,
so
but
New
this is
York.
my business. And if you
Fuck
stay
you.
here, I'll call the
Fuck
fucking
you.
police.
He's right across the street. Go get him. What are you going to tattle me on for standing on a public street?
Just being a fucking
Your,
bitch.
your shirt's 6 sizes too small, fatso.
Just go fuck yourself and the whole fucking platform you're
Just
on.
Oh, you don't like the platform.
You're a joke to me, dude.
You know what? You're
Take
making
your
a
fucking
joke.
show and your fucking game and go somewhere else.
Blah, blah, blah. By
Guess
the way,
what?
I've raised $50 million for small business.
You're all talk, dude.
$50
You're all
million?
talk.
Was that all talk?
Yeah, kind of like that New York Times article.
Here we
breaking down.
go. Here
Exactly.
we go. Your shirt's 6 sizes too small.
I don't care. I
Who's
work hard. You're a fucking joke.
You work hard?
Yeah, maybe you like
My man.
you're so full of shit, dude.
How? Tell me how.
You're a fucking clown.
How?
I run a business. I work hard.
I sold my
jobs.
business twice. 100 million, 400 million, bought back for $1. That's a clown?
Everything since I got in this business that you represent is an embarrassment
Like
to this
what?
business.
Like raising 50 million for small
Everything.
business? Name
Everything.
it. Name it.
Everything.
You
I
haven't
don't
named
play
one
your
thing.
game. I make pizza. It's great.
It sucks,
You're
actually.
a fucking joke.
Name one thing.
You're a fucking
Name
joke
one
to me.
thing. Clown.
I love $1 million worth of game.
The best. I like how Dom of the Year just slides right back in like mid-convo.
I like the best review ever, yo. Like,
Yo, at the end of the day, maybe I would assume that people will still go there just to like, will still give the company business and shit. I don't think they're gonna be straight.
I would have went.
Yeah, for at 7, I would be like, oh, it's okay, pizza. Yeah, it's not trash pizza.
Or people's gonna go to troll. You know what I mean? But he's still gonna. I think he's gonna make even more money now. Oh shit, we got Caster backstage. Caster was popping. Oh shit, did we lose him? Oh no, he's here. Caster, what's up?
It's good, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Now we got the crew.
Yeah, we all here, man.
You're part of the tardiness, man. But I was on. I'm sitting here laughing at that whole argument that just went down.
Yeah, maybe you understand. Move off my fucking property.
How about you? Shut the fuck up.
Respectfully, fuck you.
Word. I agree with Red, bro. That was the most New York shit I've seen in a minute, bro.
Bro, that's just straight New York argument, for real.
Oh,
and he's still like, he gave it.
siren.
That's me, bro. I'm in the Bronx. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the Bronx, bro. Like my citizen math has been going nuts around here, bro. Crazy.
Really?
It ramped up. It ramped up, bro. I think my house lost value. I think my shit went down 50K. Shit crazy, bro.
You know what's crazy? You think having a cop for mayor, like, shit would go down? Nah.
Oh no, nah, bro. Nah, he be out in the clubs all day, bro.
Stop taking them damn edibles, man.
He said, "Hey, I'm reviewing here." Word, yo. All you needed was the turtles, bro.
Right.
That's it, yo. That shit crazy, man. But yeah, man, we haven't gotten to our week 7. We're about to get into that right now. I'm gonna start. My shit was dumb quick. I didn't do too much. I think I watched. Damn, I forgot the title, but it was Robert De Niro, and he's I think it's about my father, some shit like that. Something about my father. Yo, it got like it had.
Sebastian Maniscalco or something like that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, bro,
like,
I'm looking
his
at
father's like some mean head or some shit like that. Like,
yo, he's a typical New York dad, like just like very like tight with their money. But like, I was looking at the reviews, bro. It was like 32%. I'm thinking this movie's gonna be garbage, right? Wow. I said, yo, I am gut laughing. I am slapping my knee. Yo, it's a good fucking movie. I mean, it's pretty generic, but like, it's a good fucking movie. And Sebastian is like, I mean, he's up and coming. Like, he's kind of coming up with a lot of shit. But yeah, it was
weird though. I feel like he's been out for a while though. Like
he's been out for mad long.
Yeah,
he's been out for a while. But like, as far as like the comedic circuit, but like him getting his like his like first like I mean it's like he's starring in the movie and shit.
Right.
Yeah, it had a good time, so I would definitely recommend that movie. If I probably can, I have my fact checker down there. So, Brick, if you can give me the title, I will go ahead and recommend that. So,
he's at the part of his career where he's starting to get noticed that he's in movies. Oh, he was in this movie? Oh shit!
What's the name of? What was the movie?
About my father.
It's called About My Father.
What? So what did I need to check?
It's I got it. It's about my father. So I was right. And so I saw that one. I saw another movie with Ray Romano. It's called Something in Queens. I'm really bad with these fucking titles, bro.
Ray Romano. Wow, the last one I saw Ray Romano was the Irishman.
Yeah, it's called Somewhere. Yeah, it's called Somewhere in Queens. I watched that. It's his first like movie that he directed and wrote. So it's like kind of like his piece, his baby and shit. It's a really good fucking movie. It's very it's. I would say it's not super like it has emotional like aspects to it, but like it's like a real story. It's really good. I don't want to get too much about it, but it's good. I got into that new show that show is on Netflix. It's called was it One Piece or some shit like that?
Yeah, that's the anime.
No, it's just
live action.
I know it's a live action show.
Yeah, no, I never watched the anime, so I don't know about that world. But I was watching it with my son, and he's having a ball. I'm looking at this shit like I don't know if I can get through. I mean, I got through like 2 episodes. I mean, I'm gonna finish it because I just can't like leave it like out on the table like that. I gotta finish it.
Easier than the anime. That shit like 1,000-something episodes.
That's what Travis said.
Yeah, it's mostly filler. You can there's a list of what episodes to watch if you want to skip all the fillers.
Oh, word! Yeah, I might have to go to that.
But I saw it too. I saw
you saw the whole thing.
I saw the first episode.
That shit's like.
Listen, to be honest, like I can't really judge it based on like because I don't know how the anime is. If the anime is like kind of like campy like this is, then it's kind of like falling true to like the.
You know
show.
what you're saying though, like how you saying you can't judge it, but like I think the fact that you haven't watched the anime, you're gonna give it the best judgment because you're judging it on its own merit, not rather than comparing it to something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, you'll give it a better judgment than somebody who's seen the anime first and then watching it because all that person's gonna be doing is comparing it to the anime, and they're not gonna watch the movie or the TV show on its own merit.
Got it. That makes mad sense. So yeah, I'll just keep on watching. I just based on like the first episode, like it seems like the director chose like ways how to direct and how to film scenes. Like there's a lot of like up close like shots. Like it's very like it seems small. Like the world seems small, but it's just the way it's shot. And I guess we just got so used to like directors kind of like making like their films kind of like beautiful and shit, like just like cinematic, and it's just this. I get, but again, I just watched 2 episodes. There's like fucking I think 6 more, so I'll wait. I'll hold my judgment until I finish it. So by next episode, I should be all done. And
the only thing I know is that the person who did the anime, who did the manga, he personally helped out with the making of this Netflix TV series too. Like he helped with picking the actors to play the characters and everything like that. So it has his touch. His hands is in this too.
Okay, all right.
Can I ask? Well, I'll ask Red. You said you watched the anime, right?
Hell no, I ain't watched the anime, bro.
Oh, okay.
That's too many episodes in, bro. That's too many episodes in.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I was just gonna ask if how you thought he was portrayed in the show, because I like the actor that they have, and this is really the second thing I've seen him in. I think I saw him in something on Netflix. Some low budget like type situation with these kids had powers. It was almost like Vought, how Vought was giving like kids shots and vaccines or whatever when they was younger, and then they ended up developing powers. It was something like that. But the kid's a good actor, like, so that's the main reason I wanted to watch this. I wanted to see what he does on a broader scale.
I mean, I haven't watched anime, but I've seen like some of the fights from the anime and stuff like that. If that makes sense, like I saw it on YouTube. I've seen some of his fights and stuff, and like to me, it seems like he's doing good on par with the anime character and with the fighting and everything like that. The Luffy, and according to the manga creator, he feel like this actor portrays Luffy the best out of all the ones that went for the part. So I mean, the manga guy is giving him the nod, saying that he's acting like, look, who am I? That's his baby. Say if he say this kid is playing his character to on point, I can't go around and say, nah, the Luffy's whack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's his baby. He's gonna know who's playing his baby right. He knows how he wants his character to be, and if this kid is doing it the way he feels like it's supposed to be done, then my hats off to that kid. He's doing his job. He's doing the best.
I mean, it's much better than the like previous like iterations of other like animes that went into like live action, like was it
Death Note?
Death Note, Bebop.
You want to hear some blasphemous?
What?
I like the live action Death Note better than that.
Yo, what the?
Yeah,
you're trolling.
I'm not trolling. I'm actually really dead ass serious.
It's funny because I think I was watching I did watch Death Note with my wife like last year. She watched the whole shit, but I was like, whenever she was watching it, if I was around, I'm like, what is this shit? But like it looked interesting. But I never watched the live action shit.
But the funny thing is, I saw the live action first before I saw the anime.
Oof, that's probably why.
And then when I saw the live action, I saw this is pretty good. We'll check that anime. Yo, the anime is so freaking boring. I was like, yo, this shit is boring. I said, this shit is boring.
Yeah, look at Chris' face. Look at his face.
Yeah, he's
no, I don't. Don would probably be mad right now too. Don was here. Don would be like, "What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck?"
I don't know. I can't speak on this man. I can't speak on Don, but based on like what we know of him, I think he would have hated this series. I think he would have hated this One Punch.
One Piece.
I don't know. One Piece, my bad. Well, not One Punch. That's the one that
One Punch is a whole different anime. One Punch is a whole different anime. One Punch.
Just like for those that's watching right now, I am illiterate when it comes down to like anime. So if I stumble, trust me, that's just my personality. I don't know shit about anime. I'm talking out of my ass. But I don't know. It looks campy, but I gotta watch it. I gotta keep watching it before I can give it my full thing. Also, I did AHSOKA. We did a watch party for that. That was fun.
That was fun.
We did that. What else? I feel like I'm missing out. So, So for some odd reason, right? I go to. I don't know if I should be saying this shit online. Fuck, I'm gonna say it because it was not my fault. So I got like, I'm into like tools, right? I'm into like electric tools, like Milwaukee's like my number. That's my goal. If you go to I have like a little like setup. I have all my power tools and shit, right? I'm like the ultimate dad.
So you didn't go home.
And so,
shop in the Home Depot.
So I'm always at Home Depot. But anyway, so I ordered some shit online. It was like a multi-tool. It was like $250, right? But like with discounts, you get a free battery. Them batteries are like $180. Shit's crazy. So I go and I get the order. It says the order has been placed, and then I get an email saying, "Hey, they put it in the lockbox in the Home Depot." So I go there, I scan my shit, and as I'm scanning, I get the products out the shit. I sign, boom, boom, boom. Then I get in the car. Then I get a notification on Home Depot saying your order has been canceled. I have the product in my car.
So I know the order got canceled.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, don't.
So I don't know.
Don't argue with it.
Listen, I'm looking at my credit cards. The money's back.
Oh, you got free item. You got free item. Fuck it. Why we even...
But my thing is like I don't want to be put like you know, like they take a picture of me, they put me in like in their asset protection. Like, wait, like when you see this motherfucker, because I went there.
They did it. You didn't do it. They did it.
Yo, just be like, you never noticed the notification. You didn't notice someone went back.
Bro, he ain't even got to do all of that. They did it. They messed up. It wasn't him.
So
you ain't got to do all
so like
that.
I got this shit for free. So I'm like, I'm sure because I'm like, I was gonna get like bits because it was just like a tool only. I had to get like the bits separately. But when I saw the shit on my card and the email, I was like, I don't want to go back inside now. So like I want to go to another fucking Home Depot because I feel like they fucked up. But like me trying to explain this shit. But I guess, you know, I mean, I didn't go in there hiding my face. I didn't have a hat on. Like they could see my face.
Go back in that Home Depot with your head out high. They messed up, bro. You ain't steal nothing. They wanted to give you free items. That's on them, bro.
Appreciate it.
Pushing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Keep
it yeah,
keep
so
it pushing.
I may or may not get a free tool. I mean, I guess I'll wait until like after like the holidays and shit to see if anything, like if they rerun it or some shit like that. I don't know.
Nah, they can't double dip.
Oof.
They can't double dip. Once they took the money out and they put the money back in the account, your bank is not going to allow them to go back in and take money out again. They can't double dip. So if you see money taken out, you could go call your bank like, hey, I didn't authorize this purchase to be done on my account. Your bank is like, oh, what? That's fraudulent? Okay. And they're going to take the money back out the back of your account. They really messed up. They messed up.
Yep.
So that was like one thing, man. Like, yeah, I came home like, all right, cool. I got some cigars and shit for the weekend, chilling. That's pretty much it. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I always forget something, but if it comes back up, I'll just bring it up. But that was pretty much my week, man. How was yours, Fresh Prince?
It was cool. I did the watch party with you guys, which was cool.
Goddamn.
Watched I started watching you guys remember some show with Wesley Snipes called The Player?
No.
I was watching
it's on Tubi.
Yeah, it's on Tubi now. Yeah, it's on Tubi now.
I was being funny and facetious about that.
Nah, like yo, bro, I be on Tubi heavy, bro. I don't be watching them regular movies that y'all be watching, but I'll be watching all of the Tubi be having the throwbacks on there, man. These joints be good. But anyway, like it was an old show that came on. I think it was like NBC or something. But basically, he was like the plot or premise. It almost looked like he was a casino owner or a pit boss, right? But it was a front to like some big ass game they was playing with a bunch of rich people that bet on crime. And Wesley Snipes is the pit boss. They have some blonde chick in there that's she's the dealer, and she's basically like the tech genius. So she runs all the technology or whatever. They tapped into NSA satellites, all types of shit to be hacked and whatever. And then they got some dude that's old typical like army vet, something like that or whatever, but they brought him in to be the player, and he is the one that has to stop these crimes that are going on. They basically have a system that predicts crime, and all of these rich random people, oligarchs and shit like that, they basically bet against the player to see whether he'll be able to stop it, rescue a kidnapped victim, stop a serial killer or whatever. It's always different games. But yeah, I kind of fell off. I wasn't home in time to watch before, but yeah, since they threw it back on Tubi, I started watching it. I'm really enjoying this show, man. It's a cool show for anybody that's looking for something random to watch. So yeah, I watched those. Can't really think of anything else I might have seen randomly right now, but yeah, it's been a pretty decent week, average week. It's good to be back though.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. How was your week, so?
Pretty good. Did the watch party with you guys. The previous weekend was the girlfriend's birthday, so we went to Cape May, and we did rail biking.
Right? Oh, I heard about that. Oh, yeah. Y'all fancy. Y'all fancy as fuck, and I'm tired of it. I'm disgusted. I'm appalled. Like, you shouldn't have this much fucking fun, bro.
It was all right. We wanted to go upstate. We ended up going to Cape May because it was like an hour closer. And you know, for the time too, it was like they had more times available. Whereas the one upstate, it was like either morning or evening. So we did the 3-hour drive as opposed to the 4-hour drive to Cape May, and we also went to Sunset Beach the same day. We did a little like walking around, a little shopping, and we went to Sunset Beach and we watched the sunset, right? Because that's what people do apparently. Because that place got really crowded at 7:00. Yeah,
this nigga doing like love book shit, yo. Like
Sunday we went out
Notebook Part 2.
Making dudes look bad out here, yo.
Wow, I hear this.
Yo, bro. Keep going, bro.
Sunday we went out to dinner with her family. Yeah, she wanted to go to one of those restaurants so they keep serving the meat. I forget what they call it.
Like Brazilian, was it Brazilian barbecue?
Yeah,
barbecue.
Yeah. Now you got to put that sign down and say
a little sign down. Yeah. So we went to one of those in Queens. It was really good. And yeah, I mean that day it was just mostly chilling. We were too full off meat to really do anything else.
I knew he didn't hear you the first time because he didn't have that reaction. So I said, when you said the second time, I said, yeah, there he is. You heard it now.
Yeah, there you go. All right, guys, it's PG. And then the rest of the week, yeah, we chilled. I didn't really watch anything aside from AHSOKA. I've been catching up on Bastard because I was a little behind on that one.
What's that?
Bastard is an anime on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I caught up on that. I got some other shows to catch up on. Like I haven't even started the last season of The Witcher. So I gotta catch up on that.
Me either.
So scared, bro.
Yeah, I gotta catch up on that. I was gonna start it like as soon as it dropped, but then you know, my girl was just like, she was like, "Oh no, I want to watch it with you." Blah blah. She still hasn't caught up. So
She
I'm
might
like,
have saved you, bro. I've been hearing some bad things.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
but,
you understand, like, at least when you watch it, you understand why Henry decided to walk away. Like it's clear as day.
Yeah, but aside from that, yeah, I'm just kind of looking forward to next week. Next week is the dweeby shit Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a Megaton release. Every year they release a Megaton that has like cards from all the sets that came out during the year, and I usually like to buy like a case of that and stream opening that. So
this is where they get y'all every year.
Yeah, that's where they get me every year, bro. It's like, here's some cards we already released, in a good luck trying to get those cards again. But what was I gonna say? I'm probably gonna, now that I got the live stream on TikTok, I'm probably gonna stream it on both Twitch and TikTok. So I gotta set that up and figure out how I'm gonna angle the phone camera to stream that unpacking while I also stream it on Twitch at the same time. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
I see you, baby. I see you, baby Paul. Got big things going on, man. But I'm letting you know, I'm gonna start calling you Duke from now on, because right now, like you're overshining us right now. Listen, you need to chill the fuck out, right? You gotta, because right now, what you're doing, you're setting expectations, right? So now this is year 2, right? Is this year 2?
Word.
Going into year 2?
Bro.
No, this is year 1.
That's why
we haven't hit one
honeymoon phase.
It's still puppy love.
All right.
1 year is in October.
I'm waiting for the first argument.
Oh, there's plenty of that. We already have plenty of arguments.
All right, so I stand corrected. All right, so you guys are still with 1 year.
No. You're still doing lovey-dovey shit. I'm talking about the real argument where like you don't want to look at her, but you said, "Come on, man." Like she pissed you off, but you still being nice to her. Shit. Like,
yeah, you don't want it. Like, you know what I mean? Like after second year, third year, you got to chill the fuck out because you're not gonna find any unless you create some new fucking opportunities to do some crazy shit. Like you can't. You know what I mean? You doing too much, bro. Take it easy.
Go ahead and roll.
Nah, keep doing. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like you happy. You generally happy. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm talking shit.
Yo, you want to eat? I don't know what I want to eat. Oh, so you don't want to eat that? All right, so I'm gonna have this. That's what he. Wait, 2 and 3 is
I feel like he already had the situation. Like you had a notebook situation. Like, what do you want? Like, you ever try to order food and like whatever you want. I don't care. But what do you want to eat? I don't care. Whatever you want to eat. Oh, let me get this. No, I don't want that. You're like, what do you want?
Yeah.
What do you want?
What do you want? What do you want? Yo, every guy felt him in that scene, right? That line. Yo, every guy was like, yo, yes. What do you want?
Word. I'm already like when we have those kind of conversations, those arguments and shit. Like I already put away like at least 30 to 40 minutes, not knowing what we want before we can actually order food. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna eat for the next 2 hours. That's pretty much it.
What it is,
so I was like, yo, do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna tell you the cheat code, yo. What it is you're supposed to remember what their favorite shit to order is. That's what it is, yo. So if you go into the spot, you're supposed to remember what they order every time at that spot. That's why they're doing that shit. Like, oh, I don't know what I want. Whatever you want to get. They want you to order what they normally eat. That's what it is. Cheat code.
That is true. Sometimes it works. Sometimes the game genie works, but sometimes it backfires.
But then that's
man.
When they say, "Hey, I don't want it," but I say, "Hey, you should have said what you wanted." Then you left it up to me, so I gave you I got you this. Enjoy.
Yeah, you can't ask my advice, bro. Like my advice, bro. I'm jaded. Bro. I'm like 20 years in, bro. Like I'm in. I'm 20 in bed, bro.
He's entrenched.
I can't. Point of no return, cuz.
No parole, bro. I'm looking for ain't nothing, bro. Ain't life. It's life. I got life, bro. I mean, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. I can't, I can't.
He's in the trenches like the World War II soldiers, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like Wonder Woman at the no man's land, bro.
No man's land.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. But that's what's up, man. I'm glad you're having fun. I thought about doing that shit, like maybe like a year ago. But I was like, yo, you really got to sit there and pedal this shit. And that shit, I heard like it's heavy. You come out of that shit sweating.
No, it's not. It's
Nobody's
actually very light. Like, because the one we did was a 4-mile one. And the one we wanted to do was a 12-mile.
Look at fresh face. Ain't nobody got time for that.
He was already like, nah, 4 miles. No, it's actually not that bad. So, the carts are basically made of, I think, aluminum like pipes because they're super light, and because they're able, like 2 of them are able to lift them and turn them around because it's not like a circuit. It's a straight track. It's an old railroad that actually used to exist, and then this one in particular, I forgot who it was, but it actually was the railroad in Monopoly. So they said that like this is a real railroad. The Monopoly Railroad is actually a real railroad. This is what it was named after, and there was during World War II they built a trench around under the tracks. So the tracks was all land, and then they dug out a trench and water kind of filled through it, and so they had to build a turning bridge. And Katrina broke the bridge, so the bridge is stuck in a open position. So so they kind of closed off that track, and the company bought the rail part in Cape May as for their tracking. It's a new one. They think they opened this one in 2021. They said, and yeah, it's a short one. Again, the ones upstate are 8 miles and 12 miles long, and they go over some crazy long bridges and shit. It looks kind of scary. So I was glad we started small. But yeah, it's 2 miles. It's 2 miles to and 2 miles back, and then the guys they wait for you at the end, and they take your cart and they flip it around like by hand. They just lift that shit up, turn it around, put it back on the track. You sit back on it. You pedal back. So
that's what's up.
Yeah,
that's what's up. I was intrigued with this kind of things. I don't know if you guys seen those videos of like it's like a singular car and it goes down a whole like a fuck. It's on one track and it kind of goes down a mountain and shit. I don't know if you ever seen those things. I forgot the name of them shits, but it has like a self-braking in the middle and you kind of like go as fast as you want down a hill. I don't think we have anything like
you
that.
mean like that Mario Kart looking shit? The drifting?
No. I don't know if it's not.
Like you said, you're sitting in like a bucket seat in a small cart. And it's
hooked up to a rail, like one rail.
Okay. I'm thinking of the loose one because there's actually a loose one. You're going downhill. It's a lot of current, and you're just drifting back and forth. You're just
no, thank you, bro. This is how like we die. I'm good with that. Other than that, man, I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
Glad you had a good time, bro. So
this weekend,
right, man.
Ren Fair.
Where?
Ren Fair, Renaissance Fair.
Oh man.
Yeah, but that's my sister's thing. That's my sister's thing.
Bro.
And she's like, "Oh, you're gonna come to Renaissance?" Because I haven't been to Renaissance Fair with her. And she's been asking me like every year. She usually like gets dressed. Her and her husband get dressed up, and stuff. So
good night, my lady.
All right.
Good night, man.
See motherfuckers LARPing and shit. Yo, you have an action-packed week, bro. Like your weeks.
This guy living
like
it
three
up
sentences,
for
bro.
all of us.
Word, like your weeks would be like 3 sentences, bro, and that's it. Like you got a whole thing. like fuck you.
The work.
My man did a whole summer in 1 week.
They doing the whole fucking Grease summer loving shit going on right now, man.
I ain't even mad, bro. I'm not even mad.
Blast.
I ain't even mad. Live it up, cuz. Live it up, man.
She hasn't seen Grease.
She hasn't seen Grease?
No.
Grease?
She hasn't seen Grease, which is a damn shame. Like, I've been telling her, I was like, I've been in the mood to watch Grease. She's like, what's that? I was like, you haven't seen Grease? And she was like, no. And I was just like, we need to watch Grease. And she's like, what's it about? I was like, it's a musical. Right away, she was like, nah.
She hates musicals?
She doesn't like musicals.
No.
She's not into that shit.
I'm not into
that. She doesn't. All right. So
I think people who don't like musicals, like a part of their soul is like dead.
Damn, bro.
Really? How can you like musicals, bro?
He's not.
But there's some like classics, like that should be watched, like Grease, Sound of Music, Nightmare Before Christmas, shit like that. Like that's like that's must see.
I was about to ask you that. Like, does she like Nightmare Before Christmas?
I don't know if she's seen it. I gotta find out. Dude, she didn't see Edward Scissorhands until like earlier this year.
Damn. Bye. Good night.
She liked that movie though. She really did like that movie.
People claim they hate musicals, but deep down inside they love musicals, bro.
See, I hate live action musicals, I guess, because when you just said A Nightmare Before Christmas, I swear to God, like I never even thought about like stuff or animated shit like that as musical.
Bro, yeah, Disney.
To me, that's just
musical, but yeah, it's a musical. Like all school Disney is all musicals.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I just look at them like Disney movies. I don't consider them like musicals, which I guess is dumb of me. But
and you have like
musical.
Nah.
Yeah, you have.
He's like, wait. Whoa.
No, it is though. It is though. But I look at them as Disney movies and not separately as I'm not saying they're not. I'm just saying in my mind. That's why I say I don't like musicals, but I guess I need to refine it to I don't like live action.
Musical. Okay.
Then you have some of the like the hybrid ones too. Like people don't consider like Beetlejuice as a musical, right? Beetlejuice has some shit.
I didn't either. That's classified as a musical?
No, it's not classified, but it's a hybrid. Because it has
okay.
It has like
I got a musical question. So you don't like The Wiz?
Bro, stop it, man.
You don't like The Wiz?
Bro, stop it, bro.
The Wiz is the musical.
All right, fine, bro, fine. Like you asking me, bro, who the hell doesn't like The Wiz? That's people that don't have no fucking soul, bro. If you don't like The Wiz, bro, you got no soul.
Oof. I'm sorry, I don't like The Wiz.
You don't like The Wiz?
God, bro, I might have to disown you for that one. It's not.
Cut me off.
Shit.
Channel, so I'm going home.
Really?
Well, I'm home already. I'm just gonna go to bed. Yo. You don't like The Wiz? What?
God,
you talking about the Michael Jackson one with the
yes. When they was getting it in the train station, bro. Yeah, that one.
Bro, everybody jump around. Yo, you don't like that shit, man? Come on, man.
We need to
Yeah, we need to do that. Watch party. The Wiz.
We need to rewatch it because I think in our brains we think it's great, but I think
we can actually stream that one.
I've recently rewatched The Wiz and I still like it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't see me not liking that movie.
My brain still likes The Wiz, and I like the live the play version,
the Broadway joint.
Neo,
yeah, I like that.
I like the new
too.
songs that added to it too, with the Oil Me Up with Neo and shit. Yo, that song was deep. I'm a musical guy. I like musicals. I saw Les Mis.
I like musical too.
I saw Les Mis with Hugh Jackman and
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen that.
I saw the Broadway play Les Mis as a student council trip when I was in grade school. Yes, I was on student council.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to judge you. You've been through some. Your week has been crazy. That you can say whatever, and I'm not.
I was on student council. I was on student council too. In my high school,
I was a color guard. I was
on student council. I was on the chorus, the school chorus. Yeah, man.
My man be singing. You be singing this shit.
I was on the school chorus, and I was in my church choir.
I was about to say I knew you was in the church choir. Oh, matter of fact, you know what? You told me that's where you. I'm sorry. You said that's where you was. Where you met Osiris, or y'all did that together?
We did that together, but we went to the same church. We grew up in the same church. From down kids to like where we at now.
Oh man, Rebby singing and shit like the little kid from fucking Sister Act.
Nah, you got a better voice than me. Man. I'm not thinking like that. My voice is 10. I'm a tenor. That kid is the alto. That kid is the alto. You can hit those high notes.
That's a good movie too, right there, man.
That is a good movie, and that's a musical.
Sister Act 2. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, I didn't consider that a musical. I just looked at it like it was a movie. It's a movie about a church. About. I mean, yeah, it is. I guess it's just certain shit. I don't know.
I think of a movie. We need to figure out what classifies a movie as a musical. Like if it's like three musical fucking pieces, it's a musical. If it's like one, I don't think it is.
Yeah, no. If it has like one song, I don't think it's a musical. You got two songs. Yeah, you touching that water.
I used to sit here and watch Glee every. So I was a Glee head. Bro.
I never got into that.
I never got into Glee. I couldn't do Glee.
That's a musical. I like Glee. They're singing modern pop songs and stuff like that.
Did you like Pitch Perfect?
I did like Pitch Perfect.
I didn't like part 2. Part 1 was fire.
I like the Fat Amy. That was my favorite. That was my favorite character in Pitch Perfect.
Was it that Rebel Wilson, right?
That was Rebel Wilson.
I was about to ask, is that her?
Yeah.
Although they're losing their weight now, man. Rebel Wilson, Precious, they're losing their weight.
Oh, I thought you said they referring to her.
No, they're losing their weight.
Oh,
They're no longer the big girls they were.
She looks weird though. Rebel Wilson.
I thought you. Yeah, she still has a face like it's still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you could tell it's not natural. Like
I ain't saying nothing, bro.
I'm not shaming. I'm not shaming.
Body positive people don't joke, bro. I'm gonna let y'all rock.
All I'm saying is she looks awkward. That's all. Like,
I'm gonna let y'all rock.
I'm not shaming.
You know what it
her
is?
or nothing like that.
You know what it is when you've been big your whole entire life and then you lose the weight. Like it's almost like your body doesn't know how to like it's still. I don't know. It's weird. I don't
You
I don't want to like.
You get that sunken in face. Yeah, I know you thought because everybody used to see your face puffy.
Mm-hmm.
So then, like when your cheekbones is actually starting to show now, it looks weird to them and stuff. Like, yo, what the fuck?
And you have all that like extra skin and shit depending on how big you got. So it's like you gotta really like I don't know. You gotta I don't want it's too touchy. I don't want to. We don't want to get canceled for fat shaming. Or even though like I'm fat. So, it's like I'm fat. I can talk about it. That's something like I have black friends.
You get a pass.
That pass is only for females, bro. They don't give it to guys. We're the only people that like we're disgusted if we're fat and so like we don't get the body positive treatment. You know, we only big girls do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Well, how was your week, Red? Since we here.
Oh shit, we still on weeks? Oh shit.
Yeah, damn.
Well, my week was this one was a pretty trash, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This one was not my best week. Life wise, you know, because a lot of mishaps happened this week. Like I cut my hair for this interview I had. And luckily it was a virtual interview. It wasn't in person because I thought I got every bit of my hair, but apparently I missed like a part of the corner in the back right here. So it's like one like curl strand but it's still stuck, like curly sticking down.
Well, man, I was with the Homer J. Simpson,
bro.
Yo,
they
you
had
need a spotter for that, bro.
And it was like the female. I asked my mother. She said, "Oh, you look great. You look fine." I was like,
you can't ask.
She didn't see it.
You cannot ask.
Wow.
You can't ask mothers, bro. They have that filter, that
bias.
baby filter. She sees you as a 2-year-old, bro. Nah.
Bro.
My perfect little baby.
You need the son to put it.
Work, yo.
That's what I do. I use my son.
The female security guard was roasting me. So she said, "Yo, you want me to braid that back there?" I was like, yo. I was rolling, bro.
Oh, no.
I could take those.
Oh,
that shit had me crying.
That's hilarious.
Wait. How the fuck did she even see that? Cause you had the same lighting as right now, or it was a little bit brighter?
I was sitting on the cameras and like we was on the cameras and stuff, so they noticed. She was like, "Yo, you need to go get your money back." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Yo, the barber missed the spot back there." I said, "Oh shit, that was me." She said, "Oh shit." I said, "Damn, I missed the spot." She's like, "Yeah, yo, you want me to braid that shit? You got like a one curl." Say you got a curl strand. Yo, I had to find some scissors. We found like the dullest like safety scissors. Luckily, she know how to do hair, so she started like she was able to cut it off for me and shit, bro. Like with the scissors.
The fact that it was that long, I thought about like you had like a patch, like it was like just like
that's what I thought.
It was hanging down, bro.
That's
what
I thought.
Long.
Nah. My man had a fucking Padawan braid back there, bro. You wildin'. You should have told him that shit, bro.
Nigga said a Padawan braid. Speaking of Padawan braid, speaking of Star Wars shit, I'm kind of jealous. Y'all, all three of y'all niggas got lightsabers and I ain't got one, yo.
You got a lightsaber. Oh,
no, I did it. I'm a Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
All y'all got lightsabers and I ain't got one, yo.
Yeah, you should.
Huh?
Yeah.
Why was it a lightsaber?
No.
He was supposed to get in the pictures, in the cards.
Playing
cards.
My thing was right, because me and Red, we on the other side of skinny, right? I'm not gonna say we fat. We on the other side. So I have to look for characters that were big, right?
Yeah.
So like Paz Vizsla is a big dude because I can't put your face on a skinny person like me. I couldn't put my face on a skinny dude. If you could think of a thick Jedi, bro, let me know. You got yourself a lightsaber tomorrow.
Nah, I'm
it was
cool
Slim
with it, man.
Pickens,
I
bro.
liked it, but it was just a joke. I said, "Damn, everybody got lightsaber but me, man." I was like, "Damn, I feel left out."
Yeah, he did me dirty, bro. He got me gassed up, bro. He hit me up. He's like, "Yo, bro, I got a leak, bro. I got a spoiler. Like I found out who Maroc is." I'm like, "Oh, no, stop playing." I was like, "Yo, is it Ezra or Barris?" Because I'm like, I know it's not Star Killer. I'm just hoping, right?
You got trolled.
Yo, he trolled the shit out of me, bro. Like he was like, "Yo, I got you." He's like, "Yo, you working?" I'm like, "No, I'm home." He's like, "All right, FaceTime me. Hurry up." I'm like, "All right." Bro showed me the picture, bro. I was dying laughing, bro. I'm like, nah, that shit was hilarious. But he did his thing, though. Those playing cards were dope.
We're not gonna talk about the fact when I FaceTimed him, bro. Like the fucking camera opened up, my bro had a fucking t-shirt. I mean, he had a fucking button up with no shirt underneath, bro, and the fucking wind was blowing the shirt to the side, like you just saw ribcage, bro. I was like, "Yo, bro, what are you doing? It's a FaceTime. What the hell?" So
bro, I wasn't naked, bro. What the fuck? Like, what the hell? Like, no, I had my cloak on, bro. I had the cloak on. Yeah,
He said shit looking like a 1980s music video. Like,
man, shit was better in the video.
Careless Whisper.
I
Listen, I was not trying to see belly button, bro. I saw it. Bro, I was good. But listen,
he's trolling though. It wasn't that bad. He's trolling.
I got receipts.
Man, all right, snap it. All right, we gonna wait for that.
Nah, don't show the receipts. Don't do the receipts.
No. I won't. Nah, I wouldn't do that to him. But I made it up to you, Red. I made you Batman.
Word. That shit.
I thought about it. I be catching thieves in the streets, does.
Word, I told you. It's a Dark Knight.
I did a Batman one. And if you guys look at the thumbnail, chat, and you want to look at the thumbnail for the show, it's Batman. I even got the bat symbol with the R in it, bro.
Facts. That shit.
Come on, bro. I had to make sure.
Nah, that's cool. Sure. So that happened. I had my job interview for the hotel shit. It's with trying to get into one of those Marriott hotels. Find out if I found out she told me the benefits. I said, shit, if I get in, I get 70% of any hotel around the world. I said, what?
Any hotel or Hyatt?
Any Marriott hotel around the world.
I'm sorry, Marriott. Yeah, it's Marriott, not Hyatt.
Around the world? I said, so you tell me if I go to Italy, I get 70% of that hotel?
That's tough. That's tough right there.
If I go to Asia, I get 70% of that hotel in Asia?
Bro.
Ooh.
Wherever we go, Red is booking the rooms.
I'm fine. Yo, that's it. That's basically what she said. Like, yo, you can bring people, you just gotta make sure you booking the room for the discount to happen.
Oh shit, bro. I'm about to look that shit up too, bro.
Bro.
Just get a room. Just to get a room.
Bro,
the upper room.
Right. I said, I'm gonna try and get in. Now she told me that, I said, shit, I need to get in one of these hotel jobs. Though that's the case. What am I doing? I could be traveling on my vacation time. Now I don't have to worry about a room. I just gotta worry about how to get there.
Word.
Shit.
Yo, just imagine like you working mad late, you don't want to get home. You're like, fuck it, let me just book a room real quick. Sleep on this bitch.
That's straight facts.
It's probably gonna be cheaper than taking an Uber.
Mm-hmm.
Or and then taking it and you get the continental breakfast in the morning, bro. Come on, yo. Let's throw some prayers out there, bro. Let's make sure everything is there, bro. I'm praying for you tonight, bro. Pray for you right now.
If I don't get this one, I'm apply. Trust me, bro. I'm applying for more. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get in somehow.
Somewhere,
somehow.
Someone gonna say yeah.
Yeah, facts. One of the places is gonna say yeah, but yes, I was doing that. Then, of course, shit take a turn for the worse. On Thursday, I caught.
Damn, I thought the hair was the worst part.
Nah,
I thought you got to that part already.
I caught what happened? The sleep apnea shit. So I caught the swollen throat, again. So I was fucking woke up. Couldn't. I was fighting to breathe, gagging, bro. Like it was rough, man. So the whole day was me like leaning my head, tilting my head to make sure like fucking my uvula wasn't blocking my air passage and shit. The little because my throat was swollen and shit, bro. I don't know what happened.
You gotta get that machine, brother.
Yeah, I don't know.
CPAP machine through it.
My mom was like, "Yo, she said, I told you stop sleeping on your back." My mom was like, because parents coming with the nag where you're not feeling good. Mm-hmm. I can't even argue back. I'm just sitting there like this, like.
I think Puerto Ricans. I think everybody in the Caribbean, that shit is you born with that shit. I don't think I ever met anyone from the Caribbean that didn't snore. Like I think people that don't snore don't have a soul.
You know what's crazy? I was.
This is like the second or third time I've been said I don't have a soul tonight. What's going on?
Yo,
you don't snore, dude?
Nah, bro.
Yo, there's a Sleepy's that was near the job, Best Buy. I used to pick up my Amazon packages from there. And the dude said, he said, this sleep apnea shit is some made up shit. He said the problem why niggas is snoring and not getting good sleep because everybody got fucked up mattresses.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's how they're trying to make that good sale. This shit will cure your sleep apnea.
But he said, he was like, bro, I'm telling you, I'm not even trying to sell you. He said, to tell you, I'm not even trying to sell you anything right now. He said, I'm telling you, that sleep apnea shit is because people got bad mattresses, man. You're not getting proper sleep because your mattress is fucked up. And then I started thinking about it. You never hear about rich people complaining about sleep apnea.
Cause rich people be fucking using that damn machine.
They got that fucking great mattress, man.
Oh shit!
They got good mattress. Yo, they're not buying the mattresses we buy. They on some different. They sleeping on clouds and shit, bro.
I think it's funny because you mentioned Don again, right? But Don bought one of those like purple mattresses. Shit, them shits are mad expensive. That didn't help. My man used to snore. You hear that shit down the block,
bro.
Yeah, that shit's no joke, man. I have it too, man. I have that sleep apnea shit too. Like you wake up kind of like in a panic. Like your fucking esophagus got clogged up. Yeah. Like it's pretty much like it's if you have sleep apnea and you have acid reflux, is the worst thing in the world, right? Because they go hand in hand to fucking kill you, right? Mm-hmm. It's like one goes up and then like you wake up choking and you're vomiting and shit, and it ruins your whole fucking day, cause it inflame. You wake up and you feel more tired than you did going to sleep. Like how I wake up even more tired and I slept.
You can't. The day is done. You can't even do nothing for the rest of the day. You're not talking. You're not until the swelling goes down. Cause you gotta get the swelling to go down and shit. You're not eating. You're not talking. You're not doing nothing.
And every time you cough, you taste vomit. Like, bro, leave me alone. It's a spicy cough every single time. It's not. I haven't had it in a while, bro. Because I've been kind of like staying away from soda and all that kind of soda and juice and all that acidic shit will fuck you up. Like if you just drink water, you should be fine.
Nah, like as far as like you know what it was. I fell asleep unexpectedly when I got home. So I got home and I fell out. As soon as I touched the bed, I knocked out. And I didn't drink no water. I didn't drink no tea. So my throat was already dry. Walking from the bus stop to home, I felt like my throat was dry and stuff like that. I say I gotta moisturize, before, I gotta drink some water, moisturize or something. But I never drank the water, so I just knocked out. So I guess the snoring with a dry throat and shit, that was it, man. That's all it took. Inflamed,
bro. I think that shit is. It's like, I think that shit is. We just born with that shit.
That shit was
like fucking.
Time,
it's
bro.
like.
I think I got home around like, I want to say 10:30ish. Maybe sat in the bed. Probably fell asleep around 11. By 1 a.m, I woke up like, like oh shit.
And it also happens like right after, like if you eat and you fall out like that, it happens.
I didn't
right
get
after
to
that
eat,
shit,
bro. That's crazy.
That was just bowels. That shit was just like
that shit
stomach acids, bro.
Yeah,
That
that's
shit was it was just like, yo, we coming out tonight, baby. Grand reappearance.
I don't
grand opening, grand closing. Cause
I don't mean to laugh, man, but that shit is like I deal with that shit too, man. I don't know as severe as you, but like I get that shit. I remember when I turned 30. That's my first time I ever got it.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, I'm 30 years old.
In my 30s too. Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, this is me getting old. I was like, what the fuck is this?
But it's crazy shit. The first time it happened, I felt like I thought I had something in my throat that I had to cough up and try to like. I didn't know it was my freaking whatever that shit is, that dangling shit in the baggie, the uvula, whatever they call it.
Uvula.
Uvula, thank you. I'm not, I ain't.
It's all good. My mother's a nurse. I'm used to a lot.
But yeah, that I was like, yo, I'm over here like.
My mother's a nurse.
Yeah, I'm used to a lot of this shit, man.
Yeah, so I'm there like, yo, I'm there trying to cough and spit. And I realized I can't. I said, I can't go. I'm freaking out. I was freaking out, bro. I thought I'm dying now when it first happened. But like now it's like I woke up with that. I said, oh fuck, here we go again. It's like just went through the routine. Just like
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Are you feeling better though?
Yeah, I'm doing better, man.
That's good, man.
That's good. I'm doing better. I remember one time I caught it just the same day of the podcast. I almost couldn't do the podcast because I was like, yo, the swelling don't go down. Bro, by the time the podcast happens,
like you said before, like it ruins your day, bro. Like it's like if it happens here early in the morning, bro, you're gonna contemplate calling out. Whatever things you had planned out for the day is no more.
Yeah, I had to call out. I couldn't go to work. I couldn't even talk, bro. I couldn't even talk.
Yeah.
I had to text him like, yo, I'm not coming to work. I couldn't talk at all. It was over. But yeah, so it's on to better news though, because this is some jury shit I was talking about. I'm trying to overcome my little fear of like this ghost shit, movie shit stuff.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
Because I know I'm reading some shit like, yo, you got kind of face your fears and shit like that and stuff like that.
Exposure therapy.
This dude getting excited for no reason. Look at this guy, yo.
Like watch party?
Let's go!
So, first movie I watched, kind of like in the realm of that shit, was the Pope's Exorcist with Russell
Damn
Crowe.
it! I didn't even see that yet. Fuck.
That's the go. But that's
how was it?
It was good, but it wasn't scary. It wasn't scary. So I feel like I didn't find it scary. Like I found it more like
you felt cheated.
Yeah, it was to me. It was more like Russell Crowe,
like a thriller,
like an action kind of thriller kind of thing where, like, I didn't get horror. It wasn't like horror movie vibes in it. It was just like, okay, this person's possessed, kind of like a Constantine, like Constantine. It felt more like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that I could watch, and I have no issue watching stuff like that. So that didn't bother me. Like shit like The Conjuring and all that other shit, like those are the kind of stuff that like scares me the fuck out. Yo.
So what's your threshold right now? Like, are you still like not fucking with like the demonic shit?
Yeah, I'm still not fucking with the demonic shit because right now this nun shit keeps popping up all over the place and it's freaking me the fuck out, bro.
It does though.
Like, yo, this bitch is everywhere right now, bro. She's in the movie theater posters. She's in the movie theater trailers. She's on my Xbox. She pops up on my fucking Xbox, yo.
You randomly seen it coming up on your Facebook timeline.
Yo, yeah, man. On my
I'm
Facebook,
seeing that shit here. Like, what the fuck is
on
going
my Facebook, on my Instagram, on TikTok? Like, this bitch is everywhere, bro.
They put some marketing money into this shit right now.
I'm about to sue them. You're terrorizing me at this point. Cause I can't even like some of these shits. I can't even say I don't want to see stuff like this on like Xbox. You can't pick the ads you want to see.
Nah,
like,
they just told them sit up there and deal with it.
She pops up there. She's just there. That's it. She's there.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah. One time I opened up the Microsoft Edge and Xbox, and they like Disney speaks to them like, "Oh, do you want to take a server?" I was like, "Yes." I opened up the Microsoft Edge. The first shit that popped up was this big nun bitch face like. I'm like, yo, what the? Almost dropped
maybe that was on the survey.
Maybe
no, don't.
Maybe you should watch it.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say that shit.
Maybe it's a sign.
Maybe it's a sign they should watch it, and maybe it's nothing to you. Maybe you never like you don't get scared. Maybe you fucking you callous to that shit. Maybe you be like,
I saw
anything.
the shit. I saw the trailer in fucking theaters. And
man, I wish I was there, bro.
Bro, they showed the trailer. I went to see the Equalizer 3. That's another thing I did. I saw the Equalizer 3 today. Really good movie.
How bad was it? Oh, you liked it?
What?
I liked it.
I thought it was bad.
You don't like that Equalizer movie?
I did. They have like
I like the first two. The first two I like.
Ticket for that, I think.
Huh?
I like the first two.
Sorry, I don't know who's saying how to.
No, I was asking you, huh? I heard fresh.
Me?
Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah. So T-Mobile had a $5 ticket for that. Matter to you got the AMC shit. So
yeah, I got the A-list shit. Yes. But yeah, I went to go see it. I saw it in the IMAX over there, and of course, they played the trailer of The Nun in IMAX.
Sorry.
So the speakers is more amped up, and the pictures is even bigger.
Yo.
So lo and behold, here comes this, and I knew it was coming because I saw the dude laying on the grass, and it actually, what happened? He said, there's a weird lady moving around up there. I said, oh no, not this bitch, not this bitch.
What's crazy?
What's
crazy is like, what's crazy is the fact that I think you've seen the trailer more than I have. I don't think I've seen the full trailer.
Bro, they're terrorizing me with this shit, bro.
You gotta go see it.
And then they got some new shit where the bitch was, the nun black the cloth, the human nun, the one that's alive. Her black cloth is there, right? And like they did some new shit with like this bitch eyes merge in the shadow of her black cloth, and then she came popping out the shit like what the? What's going on with this shit? Why are we doing this? Why? No, that's what the hell. Why? Why are we doing this? I just wanted to see an action movie, man. I didn't want to see this shit.
Why is this a trailer in an action movie?
Bro, I went to go see Blue Beetle. It was in the Blue Beetle. Like, why is this with Blue Beetle, bro? Like, why is this movie in a comic book movie trailer, bro? There's little kids in here. What the hell are they doing, man?
I think isn't the Nun WB?
No, the Nun is part of the Conjuring universe.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
Conjuring
ask
is
too.
WB. I think the Conjuring was WB.
I don't know who owns the Conjuring. Whoever they need to bury that shit. I'm done with it.
It's where like Annabelle is connected to that too, right?
Yeah, this whole Conjuring I connect the universe like it's the DC universe.
Yeah,
shit,
I think it is WB because that's the James Wan shit. Because he started all this shit.
That's kind of cool.
Blame him.
I guess I need to start watching these shits, man, because I haven't watched none of these joints. But
I mean,
I'm not into it like that. Like,
it's not crazy scary. Like
Warner Brothers.
Crazy Chris probably thinks like not Chris, but Marrero probably would think that shit is not scary. It's not scary for some people, but for me it's scary because I think too much into it. I be feeling like this motherfucker is there 40x.
I have phasmophobia.
Mm-hmm.
I had to look over my theories.
There's a term.
Yes, I had to look at my theories.
Shit.
yeah, he's afraid of specters or doesn't like specters.
That's crazy.
Phasmophobia is the fear of ghosts.
That's some 2000 diagnosis shit.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's some like 2000.
And then
that's
I
always been.
I have phasmophobia and I have daemophobia.
Have what?
Daemophobia.
Daemophobia?
That's the fear of demons.
Oh.
So I looked up my symptoms, and yes.
Let's unpack it. Let's unpack this. Let's peel the layers off this shit. But I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question. So, like, are you afraid? Like, you have a phobia? Like, you're afraid, or you just don't fuck with it because you don't want to allow spirits in your home? Like, you just don't want that energy.
Yeah,
because that's different from like phobia. Like,
right.
Yeah.
All of the above.
All right, there you go.
You answer my question, bro. That's it.
Bro, because okay, To show you what, because this is not just out of nowhere shit. Like when in the old apartment I used to live in Brooklyn, that shit was crazy haunted. My mother didn't want to believe me because she was sleeping like a baby through the night, but I was the one that, you know, seeing all the shadows and shit moving around in the nighttime and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, so like I seen fucking ghosts in my apartment when I was used to live in Brooklyn. So that's where the fucking fear came from. It's not out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't like the shit
Has
either.
never been anything physical or just
I
saw?
won't say I never got touched, but it's like weird because you see something
or like
there,
objects in the house or anything.
You see
like
something
that.
sitting, something standing there staring at you, or you see something sitting there staring at you and shit like that. Like,
no.
It's weird, and it only calmed down when my mother bought a cat. Like we got a cat, and apparently they don't like cats or whatever like that. So whatever the shit is. When I got
fuck, did you have a fucking hemotap in your fucking room there? What the fuck? Why they afraid of cats?
No, it's just that I don't know. It's just that when we got the cat would always sleep on top of my bed, and then that was it. You know,
but I've heard that before. That and
then
like
they don't fuck with cats. Like they stayed away.
They said I heard it like cats are like half like they're like in between or some shit like that. They see that.
Yeah,
kind of shit.
Yeah. But I don't like cats either. So I'd be asked out regardless.
Yeah,
I don't fuck with cats. My cat had my back. He always slept on my bed, like right on it. And that's when I got better night's sleep. Believe it or not, when my cat was there, I got better night's sleep. I was sleeping like woo.
How old were you?
Bro, I was a little kid. When I was Brooklyn, I was young. I didn't move to Manhattan until like I was like maybe 12 or something like that.
Yeah, for me, when I feel like the energy is off in the crib, you kind of know. Like I just rebuke that shit, man. Fuck that shit. Yeah. You don't belong in this house.
Right.
I don't know. I just rebuke yo. Because I get scared dumb quick.
They listen. I hope they listen when you say rebuke.
I rebuke you. Say that.
Wow.
I thank God I never had no situations like that. I've never seen anything. I've never gone.
I mean, there's people that get worse though. There's people that like they get the paws put on
tormented.
Them,
like yeah,
they stuff getting thrown around. It's more than just people just walking around. It's like their stuff getting thrown around the house and shit. Like
yeah, that's what I was trying to ask. Did you ever go through anything like that?
Nah, thank God, bro.
Yeah.
And it also comes down to like, you know, like if you move to like a house, a building that it's been around for like over 100 years and there's been multiple people and shit happened and that shit. Like,
well, my building in Brooklyn was bad. I used to live in the hood, so a lot of people got like, you know, clipped in the lobby of my like one dude. Yeah, matter of fact, when I was a kid, a dude got clipped in the lobby of my building, bro. There was a whole murder investigation going on for some dude that got shot in the lobby of my building. Jeez. So like. Yeah, so there's definitely some spirits moving around that bitch.
Oh man,
that's just crazy, man. Yeah, so I'm gonna move on. So I saw the Equalizer. I saw AHSOKA. I saw the 7 Deadly Sins. They had some like 2-part movie that was
yeah, I saw that.
Some new shit.
Yeah. It's with their kids.
Edinburgh.
Oh nah, I gotta get on that. Was it on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. Yeah, there's 2 parts. Both parts came out now because it was like I saw the first part and I was mad because it was like half a part. I said, who the hell released half of a movie?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I got so mad, but then like the other part came out, so I saw both parts, and you know, it was pretty good. The kids are OP, man. The kids is badass. So
I gotta see that. I feel like it's been forever.
I already said I saw the Pope's Exorcist, which I kind of liked it. It's not bad. I probably not. People probably gonna give it a bad score because they're probably expecting to be like getting scared and shit like that. But I looked at it more like a Constantine kind of like, just with a lot of praying and shit. You know what I mean?
It's funny because a while back I was in the theater and I heard somebody in the back, like they were buying tickets. And I'm like, oh man, I gotta see this movie. This movie is fucking dope. And I was talking about like the Da Vinci Code, Angels versus Demons, Angels and Demons. I'm like, that's not that kind of movie, bro. You're not gonna see no demons, bro. Like, you gonna be bad.
Oh, yeah, you don't know that Da Vinci Code is all about figuring out the clues of the past.
Where
that's kind of like National Treasure.
Yeah, sort of like just with Tom Hanks. I would say as a recommendation, because I know you don't like demonic shit. I would say watch Barbarian, The Barbarian. It's on HBO Max. That shit. I was a little afraid, bro. There was a part where I was like, something happened. I fast forward that shit.
Are you talking about?
I fast forward.
You talking about the movie where the bitches in the Airbnb?
You saw that one already? Yeah.
I told you about that. I was the one that told y'all about that movie.
You did. The moment you said, I was like, yeah, I think he did recommend that shit. That shit was scary, bro.
Is that the Margot Robbie and Tobey Maguire joint?
No, that's the shit with some with Justin Long and I don't know who the chick is, but it's some chick and Justin Long.
What the hell am I thinking?
She's in the Airbnb that's in like Texas. I think she was in Texas or something like that.
Some fuck shit. She was in a fuck city.
But like basically the house that they were Airbnb in was like some dude had his inbred daughter down there in the basement locked up, and she's like some big ass grotesque monster. Like he's been taking his own kids and like having relations with them to have the future keep going on till this monstrosity of a girl came out, and it's like, yeah, so it's fucking crazy.
Some big Nordic chick, bro. She's fucking huge, bro.
Yeah, the crazy shit is when the black guy was talking shit. Oh shit, you never come in here. Boom. I was like, you said the famous words. I should go come get your ass now, boy. Oh man. But yeah, what else I saw? I saw the One Piece thing that you was talking about. Started trying to learn my guitar. I bought my guitar in 2020. Never tried to learn how to play it. Now I'm finally trying to learn how to play it. So I just started at this week too.
I think a lot of people that I know, like they picked up like an instrument during the pandemic. It was like a pandemic kind of like, we learn some shit because I'm home.
You know what's funny? I tell them that's shit because I'm home. I picked up the guitar, but as soon as I picked it up, that's when they call back and say, "Oh, you can come back to work now." So I never really got to sit home and like sit there and just practice and playing and stuff.
Word, yo, you could have been there for a month, bro. You would have been like the next Carlos Santana.
Word,
they fucked your shit up, bro.
Yeah, it takes a year to get better, to get good at it, but to like really learn how to play songs, it takes about a year. But yeah, that's my week. It was pretty chill. Besides the whole closed throat shit and me not know how to cut my hair.
That shit crazy though. Yeah, man, a lot of shit didn't happen this week, man. It's been kind of like, it's been kind of light. There's been like a lot of speculation, a lot of rumors happening, but like you really can't you got to take the show with a grain of salt, right? Because there's really like no conversations happening between like studios and actors. So when you hear like some new shit, they either will say this is like something that they've been talking about before the talks, before the strikes and shit. So I think Fresh Prince posted this on Twitter today. So they was talking about Juan Carlo.
Fresh Prince I posted. Yo, bro, I couldn't figure out where I read that shit from, yo.
Yeah, he posted it. I posted it. I posted on Twitter. As I just tweeted. I didn't quote it, but then he put more of like more context in the situation. So like there's talks of him playing, coming into the DC universe. He stated that he was talking to James Gunn, and James Gunn had a spot, like looking for a spot for him, and people kind of like speculating whether or not who he's gonna play. I heard a lot of people say he's gonna play. He's gonna be in Superman Legacy, as Perry. Like that's kind of a waste if they do that shit because it's like if you have an actor like him, right, you need to have him where he's like a reoccurring character, right? Not a fucking throwaway. And I feel like WB, their movies are kind of like because we haven't seen anything of the new regime. He has to. Well, I mean.
A character that matters.
Yeah.
Perry White matters. You said Perry White, Great Caesar's ghost. He never mattered.
All right, hold on. Let's just let me just throw this out there. Lawrence Fishburne.
Go ahead. Yeah, we seen him like, you know, he was in the movie.
Yeah,
but like,
and he did nothing.
Did it matter?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He didn't almost die trying to save his employee, man. You gonna say he didn't you really gonna say he didn't do nothing?
Bro, my man.
You really gonna say he didn't do nothing?
Bro, he did not show up after Man of Steel, bro.
Because that wasn't his movies after that. That was it. It was about Superman and Batman's relationship, bro.
And I think that's the point we're trying to get at right now. Like, you know,
well, I mean, where was he working? Metropolis was destroyed. Where is he working from?
He wasn't Batman versus Superman. Very briefly, right? He sent Bruce over to Gotham to do this research and shit. But like he sent Clark. He sent Clark over to Gotham to do this research and shit. But other than that, like you don't see him much after that. Like it's kind of like he's kind of a throwaway character. That's when we kind of saw him in Ant-Man versus Superman. I mean Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm like, oh shit, he's not gonna come back to the DC. He's washed up. He's gonna be in this shit. But now he's coming back. I mean, so I don't know, man. I just don't know what they can do with him that's gonna make him like. I don't know if James Gunn is gonna give him like a big role, and if he does, bro, hats off.
If he doesn't,
I just don't know who will play.
If he doesn't, I already said he could play. I mean, he's gonna piss some people off, but my nigga can play Lex Luthor, bro. Like,
he could.
It's gonna piss some people off, but he could play Lex Luthor, or if they really want to like give him like a real super villain role, he could play Brainiac.
Yep.
Because Brainiac is like somebody who's intelligent, and he don't really have to be like physically imposing because he got all those tentacles and stuff that he got shooting out of him and stuff like that too.
They haven't announced like what they haven't announced the villain in Legacy yet, right?
No, I don't think so. I haven't heard anything.
Because Legacy, because Brainiac is like that's endgame level right there.
Is he really?
I don't know if they're gonna bring him in. I mean, he's not like he's not a fucking Ultron. He's not a fucking throwaway. He's not Ultron, bro.
No,
you talking about MCU? You talking about MCU
Ultron from the comics? I agree. From MCU,
because they're totally different Ultrons.
No, I'll compare it to the cartoon to the comic. Not to the MCU. Look, I'm just saying, like freaking, because you can't say, and you know, like Brainiac is Endgame, where that's kind of like Darkseid is more like Endgame.
Yeah,
you know, so
that's Darkseid is definitely Endgame.
But I don't know if they're gonna do Darkseid again. That's what I'm just saying. Like
they got to.
If you remove Darkseid,
they got to. They cannot not give us Darkseid. You tease us with a Darkseid battle, you don't give it to us. Now they got to give us Darkseid. They got to.
And if they give us Darkseid, then it's gonna be like, oh shit, they could have just went with this guy's vision. But like, they're not gonna do that. And I know that Ava DuVernay was gonna do a Darkseid situation, and actually got
doing a New Gods,
and actually got canned too. So like, I don't know if they want to like revisit that.
They need to, man, because there's too many characters you can pull out from that.
I'm saying if they got canned, the stories are probably bad, bro. Because the way when he heard the story for Wonder Woman 3, he canned that shit immediately, bro. So I'm
bro.
Sure.
I tell you exactly what happened with New Gods, yo. So New Gods, the moment Wrinkle in Time came out, bro, that's when conversation was like, nah, we're not doing this movie because a lot of people didn't like Wrinkle in Time. It didn't do too well, and also like I think with the whole Snyder Cut shit, they didn't want to like confuse people because they had their version, and I don't think they wanted to like release two, which they could have because there's mad fucking Batmans out there, right? You could just do something else that's Elseworlds kind of shit. I don't know, man, but yeah, Brainiac is kind of he's a big threat.
Speaking of Snyder Cut and shit, I was watching on YouTube. Somebody was doing a comparison of how Zack Snyder, how the Flash running the Snyder Cut versus like how they have the Flash running the movie that came out just now with the time winding back time and shit. He's like, why the fuck would they give us this when Zack Snyder gave us a perfectly good running back in time moment? It's in the Justice League movie. Why would they not use that into this movie? But they used this shit. This running in the crystal balls, bro. I was rolling, bro. And it's true. It's true. The Snyder Cut running scene with the Flash when he wound back time was so much better than what they showed us in the Flash movie, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's bad. If you watch the Flash now, right, at your home and straight 4K UHD, right, you see everything, bro. Like, yo, there's a CG head in every scene. Like, whenever he's with himself, one head is a CG head.
Yeah,
and they do a good job of like masking it where you don't really pay attention. They put like the real Barry kind of front and center, and then leave up. Bro, if you see that shit, bro, you see the mouth move all crazy. I'm like, bro, like, so many movies mastered having doubles, right, without doing CG. And was whack about the Flash is that you had Zack Snyder, right, and you had his Flash costume, and it was practical. The reason why Blue Beetle looked good, because that was a practical suit. And that suit is fucking gorgeous, the Blue Beetle suit. And the fact that you announce and you show us a brand new suit that's like almost fully CG, right? And don't even explain how the fuck he managed to get the fucking suit in the fucking ring, right? They don't explain this shit.
Bruce did
who did it? Who helped them? Nobody explained nothing, right? And it's like, and it just, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Flash suit looks good at times, right? When he's like standing up, that shit looks fucking beefy, it looks dope. But sometimes it doesn't fucking work. And it's just like, fuck, bro. Like, it's almost like you in class and you copying, like you have a friend here and a friend next to you. One guy is a straight A student, the other guy is a D student. You copying off the D student because you had a blueprint with the Zack Snyder shit. And you decided to go the other way. Right? You moved away from the whole cosmic treadmill shit to that orb shit, whatever what they call that version. It's like the rest of that orb shit. Like that shit just it didn't look good. It didn't look good, man. I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about that shit.
Do you think they'll fix it for the digital release?
No, they ain't gonna touch that shit.
No, it's out already.
It's already out.
It's out already? I haven't seen it.
It's out on Max now.
It's out on Max. Yeah, you can see it on Max.
Yo, bro,
it's done.
Yeah, I gotta go check it out.
I saw that shit on regular cable.
I saw it on Max.
HBO cable.
I had no urge to watch it. I was like, nah.
I watched it again. It's a generic story, but it's. I need to see it. Yo, it's funny because they released a whole bunch of fucking like deleted scenes from the movie and shit, right? And I'm like, we don't want to see that. Show us the deleted scene that we want to see, right? The shit that you fucking cut, right? Like the Batman scene, the fucking Wonder Woman scene. I want to see all that shit. Like when I'm sitting there and watching this shit, and I'm like looking at Wonder Woman, I'm like, why are they doing Wonder Woman? Why are they using the lasso of truth as a blurring shit without her asking a question? Like,
yeah, that's not how the lasso works.
Yeah, she asks a question, you respond.
You respond with the truth.
You don't grab the lasso and say, I'm a virgin. I never had sex before. Like, what the fuck is happening here? That's not how it works.
That's not how it works at all.
It's like, yo, why is it? I don't know, man.
Comedy.
It's so weird. And it is comedy. It is comedy. It is comedy, bro. It's super.
I want to say there's no comedy in DC, but it won't be true. I mean, there is comedy in DC, but it's like dry humor. It's not like slapstick.
It comes from the situations.
Yeah, it's not slapstick, stupid. Oh darn kind of.
It's only certain characters like that.
Getting in these movies, yo, it's like dumb down stuff, and that's not the comedy DC normally gives. It's like normally intelligent, like witty kind of comedy you get. Like, oh, I get it, or dry wit, or like
dry humor,
sarcasm or something. That's the kind of comedy DC does.
DC was always known as more of like now I would say like not an adult situation, but more mature, right? Like if you want to move away from like the kiddie stuff, you come over to DC and shit is a little more serious. The tone is different. They used to tell they artists, they writers, hey, if you want to do some real good projects, come over to DC. But let me not be wrong. Marvel does some really their comics are great, but DC was always known for me was more serious tone.
The difference with the DC and Marvel is so DC, their heroes are meant to inspire. It's not meant to be relatable. They're not meant to be relatable at all. That's why Batman's a billionaire, the richest guy in the world, and he could do all this shit, fight crime at night with all these gadgets and stuff. Superman's the strongest man on the universe, almost godlike. Wonder Woman is a god, a living, literally a living god in today's time. The Green Lantern is a superpowered being with a ring on it. These are people that with godlike powers that we're not meant to relate to at all. Versus Marvel, where they're supposed to, their heroes are meant to be relatable. Like the Fantastic Four was meant to be the everyday family that they go through their issues, but they still work together to get through their troubles. Spider-Man is the everyday working man. He's out here saving people's lives, but at the same time, he's trying to keep a job, pay his bill, make sure his lights don't get cut off and shit like that. It's it's Marvel make their heroes to be relatable, with DC make it. They're not dealing with all this trivial stuff that we deal with. They have bigger issues. They're dealing with world-changing issues and shit. We're meant to be inspired by them, be awed by them, and look at them as role models versus these guys over here that we get the jokes and stuff because they're living our lives, but they're doing it with superhero powers and shit.
So they pretty much want you to escape reality when you play DC. You don't want to think about your real problems, right? You don't want to read your problems on a piece of paper.
The classic comparison. The classic comparison is basically DC. Well, with the Justice League and the main, they're supposed to be representatives or almost like avatars for the pantheon of the gods. And the way DC, like you guys said, it's a more serious tone. The reason it's usually more of a serious tone is because majority of DC's characters is godlike people trying to be normal, trying to be human. Whereas Marvel is more of the average person getting godlike powers and trying to figure out how to do with it. So it's almost like they're coming from reverse angles, and that's why we have the different tones in the two different companies.
Yeah. It's crazy because I was reading. This is crazy, right? So I've been on my Twitter shit now, but lately, and somebody posted some shit on Twitter. Pretty much, I don't know if these people have so much time in their hands, but they was able to dig up tweets from 11 years ago when James Gunn was pretty much saying how the '89 Batman was garbage, it was poorly written, and he talked about the Christian Bale shit, and people were like, well, why you want to have this person as the leader of the DC? I'm like, yo, bro, you don't expect people to have an opinion? That was 11 years ago, bro. If he didn't like the '89 Batman, that's his opinion, not to like '89 Batman. There's people that don't like it. There's people that love it. But people that sit there and look at these old tweets, how long did it take you to find these fucking tweets? That is crazy. And it's not even a tweet. I'm sorry, it's a Facebook.
I was just about to say,
comment.
yeah.
It's a comment. They looked up comments that he made.
He got
on a Facebook post that wasn't his.
There's some people that really with no life, bro. They have no life.
I think I saw something that said that wasn't even his page. I mean, again, you can switch your name or whatever, and that'll change your link or whatever the case may be. But they made comparisons, and I've seen people say that wasn't even his actual page. So who knows, man? Again, like you said, fucking 11 years ago, bro. What the fuck are you doing right now? But you have nothing. I do not have time in my day to. All right, let me go sit here and fucking forensically go through this guy's. What? What are you doing with yourself right now, bro?
But think about this. 11 years ago, that's around the time where we got maybe Dark Knight and all those other the new Batman thing. And if he's looking at that, then he looks at '89 Batman, he's probably like, yo, the fuck, yo, '89. What was I watching '89 Batman when we got all this going on in Dark Knight and Batman Begins and stuff like that? So I mean, if you comparing the two, it's the '89 Batman looks a little more jokey, comical compared to the realistic style that Nolan was going for with his Batman. You know what I mean? It's
but if we didn't get that one first, we would have never got Nolan's. It's like
listen. Then you can say the same thing. You can say the same thing about like if we never got the Adam West Batman. We'd have never got Michael Keaton's.
Right.
We would have never have gotten Man of Steel if it wasn't for Nolan. Nolan was the one that recommended Zack Snyder to WB. Like he's like, I have, because they wanted him to do Superman. He was like, nah, I got somebody for you. And he's like, I got Zack Snyder, and then that's when they brought him in. They brought him in, and that's why if you look at Man of Steel and you look at Batman vs Superman, you see Christopher Nolan as a producer in these movies.
And that's kind of why I side-eyed that comment too, because in the comment he was talking about how Nolan's Batman movies weren't even that good. So that's why I'm like, bro, I don't know. This shit is questionable to me, bro. Like,
but even if it's fake or it's a real tweet, he's a man. He has his own opinion, right?
Exactly.
We're not the same. We're not the same person.
Right.
Yeah, perspective changes. Like, we're not the same person we were 11 years ago. Like, things change. We have different ideas, different, we go about things differently. So I'm like, yeah, if he said it, I mean, it's okay. Like, it's fine. 11 years. I don't think 11 years ago, I think he was just maybe coming off Guardians 1. Like, he wasn't that prominent. Like, he just had that one movie. And I'm like, dude, like, these people are just looking for anything. But then it makes sense. Like, you start to think, like, I think the people are making like this they're making parallels, like, oh, this is the reason why he decided to nerf Michael Keaton in his movie with Batgirl and
he nerfed
Michael Keaton. To do with him, bro.
He nerfed Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton was more badass than anybody else in the movie.
Exactly. That was my character of the movie.
No, I'm talking about like nerfing him, like he was supposed to be in Batgirl. He was Batgirl's. He was in this movie. Like he was like co-starring with Batgirl. And that never showed.
I'm pretty sure that movie's gonna be bad.
Because I 100% agree. when I heard, you don't understand. I was so pissed off when I heard like it was like news. This was like a year, maybe half a year ago, when they were saying that Michael Keaton is gonna be like the prime Batman. I'm like, why? Are you kidding me? Like, if you do like Batman Beyond, you could do that shit. But like,
that's what I was hoping for.
No, okay, maybe you could get away with it, but like he's showing his age.
But then the Flash movie was so stupid to me because they showed the Michael Keaton Batman in the Flash movie, and then they went and brought the George Clooney Batman, and they're the same Batman. It's not like it's two different things. It's like, what? It's supposed to be the same Bruce Wayne, same Batman. It's just that George Clooney would just continue in the story from wherever Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer left off.
That's how I knew the ending of this movie was fucked. I'm like, yeah, whatever. This shit don't mean nothing.
You know what they should have did? I feel like it was a missed opportunity, man. They could have brought anyone else. You could have brought in a Batman that never happened, right? You could have brought like Jensen Ackles, right? As a fucking cameo. That would have been dope. A lot of people didn't get the reference, but like he was supposed to be in the Justice League a long time ago.
He always wanted to be Batman.
Yeah, I mean, well,
that would have been.
No, he did voice Batman too. Actually.
He voiced him, but he wanted to play him. He wanted to.
No, I know.
But that,
be Batman. He's too short. He's too short.
But I remember he started as Red Hood, but then I was like, he did do Batman 2 in one of them animated joints.
Yeah.
I mean, he's taller than Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton is like 5'8". So short. I think he's like 5'8", 5'9". Yeah, he's short, but they make him look tall. But like, I think Jensen Ackles, if you would have had that character, I mean, it would have been dope. And again, this is us, and this is things that would have been like real fan service. Oh shit! Like the Batman that could have.
He could have been Batman. He's 6'1".
Oh yeah, he could.
Dude, it would have been so dope. He would have came on like, I'm like, oh shit.
Nah, that would have been crazy.
I think Bale is 6'1".
That would have been crazy.
What sucks is that like a lot of people didn't get the reference for Nicolas Cage. Like, what the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. Like, bro, but the small majority knows that there was a movie that never happened. Like,
I just sit. My homegirl literally just posted that shit before.
When I saw it, I said, "Damn, John Schnapp is not allowed to see this, man." When I saw it, I say, "Oh man, John Schnapp is not allowed to see this." The death of Superman. What happened?
Word, man.
And the funny thing is, I said that shit right when I was like, "Oh shit!" When I saw, I'm like, "Damn! If he would have saw it, he would have been like super like proud." But then I'm like, then I go straight to like the people that was around him, like John Campea, Christian Harloff, and I didn't hear anyone say anything like that. Like they didn't bring it up. I'm like, damn, that would have.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe it just slipped their mind or whatever. I'm like, damn,
bro,
I would have been
what?
talking about that shit. Like,
what are you talking about this shit right now? How the fuck did that slip their minds, bro? That's some real.
I think he died right after Infinity War, right? And I'm like, damn, bro, like he would have saw Endgame, he would have lost his shit, bro. He was a comic book sweaty.
Yeah.
And like he loved it. And I think a lot of me wanted to do like a live podcast was watching Collider and those guys. Like I want to talk about movies. I want to talk about.
Me too.
And then Brett was like, "Let's do it. Let's do it." I'm like, "Let's fucking do it. Let's do it." Because that was like my blueprint, right? To do shit like that. Like let's talk about movies with friends and let's have a good time.
Shit was like,
and so like watching him. It was like ESPN, especially with him, because when he had the
Wednesday
went to the comic book stores with
comic
actors,
and
I used to comic book corner. I mean, I know Coy Jonru has taken over that shit, and I love Coy. Coy is mad fucking knowledgeable. He knows everything. Whenever he's on, he almost felt that void of John Schnepp. Because John Schnepp, when I didn't know something, he explained it. He didn't make people feel stupid that they didn't know. It was like, yo, like this is what it is. I used to love that shit about him. When he got sick and he had, I guess it was a heart attack, and I was like I was reading the tweets and people like talking shit. Like Joe Rogan was talking shit about how people didn't really give a shit about him to Christian Harloff. I'm like, yo, it's getting mad messy out here. Like this is not what he wanted. It got real dark. Yeah, Joe Rogan.
About who?
About Christian Harloff. And how like pretty much like it was like the whole beef between like who can visit him or who was like, I don't know, like who was done wrong. It was like a lot of extra shit that I didn't get into, but I was just reading like the main tweets. But like, there was a beef between Joe Rogan and Christian Harloff. I'm like, that's fucked up, bro. But yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know, man. DC needs to get on their shit. I think that we got Aquaman coming out in the next couple of months, and we haven't seen a lick of imagery. We haven't seen shit, and I know that's gonna be like a kind of a throwaway movie. I'm gonna go see it still, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's bad, and I think we spoke about this shit like months ago. Like the moment James Gunn opened his mouth and said, "Hey, this is something that we're doing," it undermined all these beautiful projects, like Blue Beetle. Like Blue Beetle was fucking amazing, and that shit got this shit end of the stick. I think it's coming out on digital on the 20th of September. Like that shit's crazy. Movie just came out and it's already out on digital. Coming like in the next 20 days. A lot of these
movies recently that came out are like releasing almost immediately to digital.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles came out today, and I watched that too. I watched that again today. But that movie was good. I think it made decent amount of money for like something that's animated, but it couldn't do much. I mean, Barbie was taking over everything, bro. Barbie's still making money. I think Barbie right now is at 1.3 billion. That is crazy.
Listen, this is just proof that if women watch the WNBA, they'll make fucking money. But I'm just, but they don't want to say shit like that. But this is proof. Look at this. This is all females going to see Barbie. I'm pretty sure it's not a majority of men lining up to go watch Barbie right now. This is women going to see this shit. And Barbie's making money. So if you want higher pay for WNBA and the women's sports and athlete, women start watching your shit, and they'll get the money.
And also, I think it's just like the comic book genre is just like super saturated. People just not invested. Like, I think anything that comes out, I think the Marvels is coming out as well.
Oh,
and that shit got a runtime. The runtime for this movie is 1 hour and 30 minutes, bro.
Good luck.
You heard that shit, Brad?
To be honest,
30 minutes.
I mean,
I don't think that movie needs a 2 hour. It don't need to be 2 hours. To be honest, I think 1 hour 30 might be a good runtime for it.
Yeah.
For three characters?
Yeah.
Word, that's what I was about to say. For two characters that are just now getting in, two that are just now getting into live action that nobody knows.
It's about one character with two supporting characters.
So it's not about Captain Marvel.
It's
really Captain Marvel's movie.
That's it.
So it's the pseudo Captain Marvel.
It's Captain Marvel too, but they just don't want to put her in the movie alone by herself because Captain Marvel 1 didn't do that great. So now they're just throwing on these two characters and saying it's the Marvels, but it's really Captain Marvel too.
So they're using them to get us to go watch it. Is what you're saying?
The Captain Marvel was a shit movie a little bit. It had a little shit, but I think it still made $1 billion.
Bro, everything produced from that movie has been shit.
Captain Marvel made $1 billion.
Everything came from that movie's been shit. I'm not talking about the money it makes. I'm talking about just the quality, the shit. Everything that came from that movie has been shit. Look, from Captain Marvel, we got Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion was shit.
The only reason that movie made $1 billion.
He's like, don't talk about it.
No, the only reason it made $1 billion is because it came out in between Infinity War and Endgame, and everybody thought that shit was gonna have something to do with it, and it really didn't. And they suckered everybody into wasting their money. That's why it made $1 billion. Because you bring that shit out now, that shit ain't making no billion.
Because at the end of Infinity War, it was the freaking Captain Marvel some of that popped up in the pager. Mm-hmm. So he's right. We thought we was gonna go see some shit. Mm-hmm. It was gonna connect to Infinity War, and it didn't.
But I think, but the same thing could be said about Ant-Man and the Wasp. That was a movie that came out in between as well, and that shit didn't make $1 billion. That shit made like 500. I mean, still made more money.
But like
than the
he
movie
said,
now.
Her logo was on the pager, literally connecting to that movie.
Yeah, connected to
the other one came out, and we already knew it probably wasn't gonna have nothing to do with it because that one ended like this. So everybody was like, "Oh shit, we gotta go see that now. What's about to happen? How strong is she? What's she gonna do when she come in?"
Yeah, I still don't think an hour and 30 minutes is enough to bring the casuals to come to love the two new characters. Like,
it's not
the Monica Rambeau, like that's not enough time. But if they was able to fix their mouths and release a Justice League movie that was 2 hours and introducing the whole Justice League, I wouldn't put it past Marvel to throw some shit.
Those characters are already introduced from WandaVision and from WandaVision and from the Miss Marvel TV show. Those characters are already introduced and fleshed out. I don't want to sit there and get reintroduced to these fucking characters in the movie after I done sat there and watched these shows, yo. So if the casual audience have a question about, oh, what about this character? I'm gonna say watch WandaVision. Oh, what about this character? Oh, watch Miss Marvel when you get home on Disney Plus, because they go more into details about them. I don't want to sit there and get reintroduced to these two chicks. Like, I want to know what the story is gonna be about. Get me into the story, right? Or ASAP.
You're right. I mean, that was the whole purpose of having Disney Plus, is to have that kind of introduction to that character. But I still feel like an hour and 30, I think, is the shortest MCU movie to date.
It is.
Well, it depends, man. If the pacing is correct, if the pacing is good, then it'll work. But if the pacing is like all we care about is the third act, it's not gonna be good.
To me, a lot of Marvel movies could cut down in time. Like, they don't need to be as long as they are. Like Thor Ragnarok didn't have to be 2 hours. That could have been an hour and change itself too. Because they really didn't give you that much anyway with the 2 hours that they gave you. So you might as well cut that time down. We could have just went to Thor meeting Jane. They go to Olympus to fight the Thing. Then they fight. They go meet Gore and have the final battle, whatever the shit is.
You're talking about Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder. Yeah, right? Sorry, Love and Thunder. Yeah, that's what I meant. They could have cut them up the time. That didn't need to be 2 hours in that movie. What's another movie?
I would say Eternals could have been shorter.
Eternals definitely could have been shorter.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't need 2 hours for Eternals either. We didn't need. What other movie? I'm trying to think. There's another movie that I think of. No, Quan Chi was. I said Quan Chi. Shang-Chi is fun. I'm thinking about Mortal Kombat. I went to Mortal Kombat.
I'm ready for that too. I heard a new trailer came out today. I ain't get to see it yet.
Shang-Chi was Shang-Chi was fine.
Shang-Chi was
No, that was
perfect.
yeah.
It was perfect.
Yeah, it was fine. It was good.
But again, it's about like pacing. That movie was good. Like it was like really no fat. It moved. But this movie needs to move.
Spider-Man
It
was
can't
good
be like
too. Far From No Way Home was good. Yeah. From the new ones, that's all I could think of right now. But it didn't have to be that long. The Thor, another one I said, they didn't have to be that long as it was. It could have been shorter movies.
I was just gonna add that being that Fresh was talking about the runtime, the last thing I heard about it getting chopped down to this current runtime is that what they did cut out is like scenes or time from that musical Planet, which was basically again going back into musicals. So to me, I'm like, all right, cool. You cut out the musical shit. I'm fine then. But I'm still iffy though. Like
they showed it in the trailer. You gotta show it to me.
Wait. So they got rid of that. That's been announced?
They didn't get rid of the whole thing. They didn't get rid of the whole thing. They basically what got taken out was parts from that. Is how they shortened it. Is what I heard. So again, that's why I wasn't so like up in arms about it. But again, it still seems short. So I just want to know what the plot is about. Honestly, like that's what I'm trying to.
The plot is about
I feel like
this Kree chick that's an accuser. That's she's after Captain Marvel because of her betrayal of the Kree Empire. So she put a curse on Captain Marvel that that's why their light abilities make them swap spots, because she put a curse on them to make their abilities go haywire, and that's why they have to they're entangled and they have to work together to beat the person.
Yeah, the trailer doesn't do a good job explaining the plot. I think you did it better than anything I've seen promotion.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I know, but they changed it because they gender swapped the accuser of because there's a female villain, but it was originally the character was originally a male villain, but they gender swapped it.
Or they pulled a fucking what you call it?
He's supposed to be this villain's supposed to be like Ronan from Guardians of the Galaxy. It's supposed to be like that kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of the accuser, all that shit is like a whole Inquisitor situation with those people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit wild, man. That movie is also coming out. That shit didn't get delayed. They're like they want this in and out. This shit's gonna be
November,
out.
Right?
It's gonna do it. Yeah, it's right here.
Well, now don't you tell me to smile. That's the best thing about that movie. That trailer,
bro. That song. And I like Nia DaCosta too. Like that's the only thing that gives me some type of hope. Like when we talk about pacing and like I really like her direction. I don't know if you guys seen Candyman, but I mean I'm not comparing it and saying it was better than the original one, but I liked it. Especially the direction in it. So that's really what's been keeping my hopes up as far as the supporting players, like you guys said. Those are the ones that really have me having any type of I don't even want to call it excitement, but I guess hopes that this movie will be good. I heard my man might be in it, but I can't even be, that'll be the one thing that gets me hype if Adam Brashear shows up in this movie. But if he doesn't, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Marv, when he said they need to get us excited again. I feel like right now we kind of like if it happens, it happens. Now we're hearing about the whole reboot situation, and that's going to end up causing fans to kind of not be invested in these new characters and shit. At this point in time, like, I don't care. If you decide to say, and it sucks because you got all these characters that's supposed to have second movies, right? Like, Shang-Chi. Is that game going to happen? Is that going to be a thing now? If this is going to be all changed up, like what's happening, how it's happening. So I think what kind of like the disconnect was the whole Kevin Feige used to give us, like, this is the 2-year roadmap, right? We knew about Endgame 3 years before it came out. It seems like we got a little bit of this new phase, but like I think it was like incomplete. Like there were some projects that they didn't want to talk about, because it was spoiling other projects. Like, oh, that's gonna happen. What's like, you know, like it just, and it's the secrecy. I think people don't really care about the secrecy anymore. Like, I like the fact that Deadpool had those behind the scenes. Like, all right, cool. You showed us that Wolverine is gonna be in the movie. You showed us the fucking thing. Like, what's the point of hiding it? People don't care about no. Like,
shit.
The spoilers.
I got my man on here right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all seen what I put up earlier on Twitter, or I think I put it on Facebook too. But yo, they talking about they might have the whole Deadpool core is about to be in that third movie, yo. Because I'm hearing like rumors that they supposed to have the kid pool, they're supposed to have head pool, they're supposed to have the dog, like. Yeah, like I'm hearing, and that's
Gwenpool
basically what
and
my
everything?
post, huh?
Gwenpool and all.
I don't know about Gwenpool, but like they had the whole other, like the whole Deadpool core that they got. I'll let me see if I can pull up the picture.
I think we own. I think we get in that because of the whole TVA, and I think TVA is gonna try to like capture as many Deadpools
as
as
can,
possible.
yeah.
We might just get like little cameos of Kidpool and all that kind of shit. That'd be kind of dope to see other variants of Deadpool.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna do it like they did Spider-Man, where it's just like you saw all of them like in one scene, one or two scenes, and then like that's it.
I'll be cool.
We're gonna get
that.
We're gonna
with
get that because we got mad variants of fucking Loki, right? Like, who would have thought we'd have saw fucking the alligator Loki, right? Like,
Facts, word, like
that shit was crazy. You saw
they threw mad random
like,
shit in there, yo. Classic Loki was dope.
Classic Loki was the man.
Yeah, and for anybody that don't know about Kidpool, man, my man running around here like Deadpool got the katanas. My boy Kidpool out here with the lightsabers and shit. Yo, I really wanted to be. I hope they do it, and I really wanted to be the kid that played with him in the Adam Project. Walker Scoble. I swear to God, if that character's in there, it better not be nobody else but that kid, bro. Like that kid is hilarious.
There was like a junket where he was there and he recited the whole Deadpool in front of Ryan Reynolds, like the whole line for line, and he was like, "Oh shit, his line delivery is just like Ryan Reynolds." So it makes sense if Deadpool, if Ryan Reynolds like, "Hey, listen, let's get this kid in. Let him. He already did it already. Like he already knows the lines. He could play off my character. Let's just do it that way." I mean, it makes perfect sense. I will be disappointed if it wasn't that kid.
Me too.
But we're gonna see him very soon in Percy Jackson. That's coming out this year. We're gonna see him in that. So
he's playing Percy Jackson.
Yeah, this kid's taking off, man. I like him. I like the kid.
Yeah, we're gonna see him a lot more. So shout out to that.
That Logan kid must feel robbed, yo.
Who?
Yo.
The first Percy Jackson, Logan. I forgot what's
Logan.
That movie, I truly enjoyed those movies.
Me too.
I thought they were cool, and I was like, "Oh shit, they could keep on." I don't know why they stopped. It just, I guess, made the second movie didn't do too good.
What happened was the movies were not doing good because the readers weren't going to see them. The people who read the book, they keep saying, "Oh, this is not what happened in the book." Like they started comparing the movie to the book. So I'm like, the book is not the movies. The movies are never going to do everything that's in the book when they translate a book to movie. So I don't know why people always get hung up on that. Oh, this wasn't in the book.
And I also think maybe I could be wrong, but I think Percy Jackson was like a Fox property, and then I think with the acquisition that happened, Disney took over the rights maybe, and that's probably why they stopped it. I don't fucking know, man. It's weird, man. Like Chronicles of Narnia, that was my shit too, and that shit got rebooted, and that was a show. The show was good too.
They got a show out now? I don't even know.
It's on season 3. It's called Lin-Manuel Miranda's in it, and the chick that plays X-23.
Okay.
Let me see. Narnia WB. Let me see. Man. I forgot the fucking title. It's not called Narnia.
Chronicles of Narnia.
What's it? The witch, the Lion in the Wardrobe.
Is it a TV series or is it a movie?
I think getting that wrong. I think
is it a TV series though? I took it as a series when he first.
It was a series. I think they're gonna keep calling it the Chronicles of Narnia.
Right, that would make more sense.
Yeah, maybe I got that wrong. See, it's called. Yeah, I could be getting that wrong because it's called His Dark Materials.
I know what you're talking about. I need to get on that too. People said that shit was good. I need to get on that.
That's Narnia? That's Narnia?
Nah, that's something different, I think.
Oh.
What's that? That was on Max, right?
Oh no, I think was it the Golden Compass?
Yeah, that was the Golden Compass shit.
The Golden Compass because they had the polar bear. I remember that.
Right. Yeah.
I meant they discontinued that shit. That shit was
Golden
good.
Compass?
Yeah.
Oh, it's done?
No, they didn't come out with the other. They only did like the first movie. I think it was supposed to be a trilogy, and they stopped after the first movie.
Yeah.
I was just like, damn, that shit was good.
You gotta really like if you banking on a movie and the movie's a trilogy, you gotta make sure that first movie kills, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just have one movie and just that's it. You gotta have the whole shit. So you need to wow your audience and try to get as many butts in those seats than anything. Because it's like if you banking on nostalgia to get these tickets to be sold, bro, you're gonna lose. Because right now people don't care. People are just tired of this shit. They're just like, all right, cool. I'd rather just wait until the shit comes out on digital.
Or go to IP theaters. Cause y'all out here playing with people's emotions, bro. Y'all out here trying to make money, and we trying to see what we want. Like, y'all need to start coming to a happy middle ground, man. And a lot of people is not doing that. Majority of them, I should say.
Oh man, so let's get into it, man. I know
let's get into the one who is though.
Yeah,
Wait, did we get into Fresh's week?
Yeah,
we did. Fresh talked about week.
Yeah,
I was the last one to go about weeks.
Oh, okay. I was like, yo, we went left so many times. I was like, yo, did we get everybody?
Yeah. We still out there. We still went left. We drove back to see. I mean to Atlanta.
Ain't too many topics this week. We Gucci.
Yeah.
Did y'all think about the topic that I told y'all?
I thought about it like today, and I was like, yo, what was it? I was like, was it appearances?
The top
first
5
appearances
of a character in a movie that you like.
I hear you. I thought about it today, and since I didn't hear nothing from you all week, I was like, "No, I'm not doing it." Ain't nobody saying nothing.
I was like,
I need some time.
I said, yo, I totally forgot about it, and I thought that he was gonna put it down in the Discord like as a topic. That shit went, but I think we touched on it.
I told you I was gonna forget. You told me put it in Discord like I was gonna remember, bro.
Dude,
I ain't gonna lie. If you would have did that, I would have did it. But yeah,
my mind is everywhere, bro. Like if it's not there as a point, I don't forget.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we touched on it last week. For me, I would say Wonder Woman is like one of my favorites. As what I could think of as an introduction to a character. Like she came in the most badass way with a brand new fucking theme song. We didn't know if it was gonna work or not, and it fucking worked. That was a good scene. I always if I'm watching Batman vs Superman, I'll try to at least watch that part before if I'm gonna cut it off.
Word.
But yeah, man. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into what happened?
Okay, I guess I won't talk about mine. It's all about Fresh. Never mind.
Oh no.
Can we save it for next week? I want to do it too, though. I really want to make.
Nah, you just say you don't want to do it, man. I ain't trying to hear you.
You said I don't want to do it. I never said that.
The reason why I did that. The reason why I said it because I don't think everyone will think of one just right now. I think because I'm just going based on what we said last week. I don't know if that was after dark.
I think it was after dark.
Part of the podcast. Yeah, it was after dark. So we need.
I thought it was on the podcast. No problem.
I can't remember. So I didn't want to like put somebody on the hot seat just yet because that's something you gotta kind of like think of. But if you have something,
I think I
if you want to throw it out.
I think I could come up with something on top of my head. If I had to think on top of my head.
So let me know.
A 10?
Movie? No, I said 10. I said 5. I made it easy.
Okay.
All right, so give us one, and then we do it next week where we all have them. But give us the one.
Because I want to make a good.
Like, okay, so like one for me, I'm gonna do a real light one. The one for me, the first introduction of Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Word.
Like he's you see him sailing into the port from a distance, and you're thinking like his whole boat is like sailing, but no, the boat is sinking, and then like. And then by the time he gets to the land, he just jumped up from the top of the boat right up to the dock. I'm like, that's the smoothest shit entrance. I'm like,
yo, that's a good one. That's a good.
And then you just see the guy say, "Sir," and then the way he turns around, the drunk like, it's like he's really asking him to dock his boat, like he wanted to like give him a ticket and said, "Bro, this boat's under the water."
That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, that's a good one. I probably would have thought about that one.
There's a couple of ones, man. There's a couple of ones I'm thinking. So, like, all right, we'll do it next week.
If we go on one, I'll just throw Thanos.
So, Brick, do me a favor, go into Discord, go into topics, and write that as a topic.
But why is it gotta be me? Because I got like 6 monitors.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
You're the man. You're the literal man in the chair. We all are, but you the man in the chair.
New post.
Just throw it in there.
And the title.
You don't have to say it out loud.
Live action.
You don't have to say it out loud. You can just do it. So yeah, let's get into the main topic. The main topic. Let's talk about Ahsoka. We had episode 3 that dropped. We did a watch party, but we didn't get into specifics on a lot of things because we wanted to save it for the show. Bro, this show, I was afraid because it's the runtime. Again, like when I see runtime and I see runtime looking like a Saturday morning cartoon, I get fucking panicked. And I was floored, bro. I think this episode was like probably the strongest as far as like just the overall like just the dialogue and the action. Yeah, everything was just fucking great. I fucking loved it. I did see the time for next episode, and it's 30 minutes, so it's 2 minutes shorter.
I thought it was 38.
But it's 30. It's 30. It says 31 minutes and some change, and that's not including the extra shit. But yeah, man, it was good, man. But I heard a little bit of you guys, like your opinion on the show. I want to hear Red's because I know Red was in part of the watch party. I want to know like your thoughts on this episode. Like,
well, I don't know your opinion on the show.
But we
heard each other's already.
We heard each other's.
Oh, so I don't get to hear it?
Yeah, no, you will, but we want to hear yours.
Start over me. I don't get to hear the opinions, but man. All right, I guess you can hear my opinion. First, I was wondering why a Mandalorian can't shoot a fucking cannon off the ship and kill some ships that's in the air. Cause I'm pretty sure if Din was on that fucking gunner, he'd have knocked all them planes out. But that's just me. But I mean, the episode was all right. It was good. I liked the episode. I'm not gonna. Me judging the Mandalorian shooting is not gonna make me say I hate the episode. I like the episode.
Okay.
It did make me question like some Star Wars lore shit though, because it's like they're trying to say that like anybody could be a Jedi, and I'm like, nah, bro. Like, yeah, the Force is in everything, but the reason why there's people that are Jedis and people who aren't is because the Jedis have a higher count of Metachlorians. That's the term, Metachlorian? Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Metachlorian. They have a higher count of Metachlorians in them that have them more in tune with the Force than any other person walking around. So not everybody can be a Jedi. It's not like you can just will a cup to be moved by your hand or something like that. But if you're a normal person, like you have to have the Metachlorians in you to do it. So like this whole talk that they're doing, I'm a little scared that they're gonna try and change like Star Wars lore just to like give this girl like Jedi powers, saying, oh, a normal human became a Jedi. You know what I'm saying? Or well, she's Mandalorian, so she's not really human, right? She's also a Mandalorian became a Jedi, like without having the midichlorians in them and stuff like that. I'm a little scared of that.
Did you watch? Oh, you didn't watch Rebels, right?
No.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
But was the Rebels continuation or something like that?
AHSOKA is basically like season 6 of Rebels, basically.
Okay.
But go ahead. Yeah, I don't want to. Again, I was just asking. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
I can't come at you or anything.
Damn. What was I saying?
You said you were getting kind of skeptical as far as you think.
Yeah, I was getting worried about them like trying to change that kind of lore because with this new Disney Plus Star Wars shit, they changed it up. Apparently, Obi-Wan and Vader had a couple of fights before they met again on the ship where Obi-Wan died. So I mean, we changing up shit in the Star Wars lore, but might as well, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. The story was not boring. The story was cool. I like that new planet on. That planet is fucking. I'll be scared shitless to be in that planet. But that planet is still pretty cool to look at with the monsters in the sky, the sea, the air monsters or some shit like that.
The space whales.
Yeah, the space world, whatever. That shit was cool. I would be terrified as fuck if I was actually flying through there, but that shit was cool to see. I mean, it wasn't much. Like it was just the training, and then we went straight on to the AHSOKA, the air fight with the planes and the gunner ship that Morgan was on with that little ring. I was about to call it the Halo ring because it's like Halo. I wonder if the flood's gonna pop out of there soon. She would like release the flood. Yeah, but I liked it, man. I liked the episode. This episode was pretty cool. I like the action and stuff, so I can't wait to see. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. What the fuck was this shit with AHSOKA being out on the plane and shit, flipping around? Yo! Oh, wait. I was like, nah, bro. She has to be she's the greatest Jedi ever walking on the planet.
Let's get it.
I ain't never seen no. Yo, you ain't never seen no Jedi dude go on top of them plane in space.
Yo, AHSOKA's a problem.
Fighting planes, yo, bro. Come on. She didn't even finish her training. She didn't even finish her Jedi training. How she doing shit like this, bro? Come on, yo. This is crazy.
For me, I was logically. It doesn't make sense, right? But I kind of like let that shit slide. Like, all right, cool. I just let AHSOKA be AHSOKA. Like, let her do some shit that I've never seen before. Like, I've never seen that ever. And I kind of just took it. I was like, all right, whatever. Like, let it happen. Let it do its thing. I'm not gonna look at logic.
I said, I know you ain't about to tell me this about to deflect. Ship blaster rays with her lightsabers, yo. Ship blaster rays, not a regular blaster. Shit, blaster rays.
My girl, right
with
there,
a light,
bro.
That's come on, man. You know that's bullshit, bro.
I know it was not in space, man. But Ray kind of did it with the interceptor, which I thought.
That's what I'm saying. Too. That's why I took it, bro. AHSOKA got to be better than Ray, bro.
Ray had like 3 days of training, bro, and she took down the interceptor by flipping.
Exactly.
That was what I mean. It was a dope scene.
It was like the force pull she used to like take down the interceptor. Though. Like AHSOKA didn't do that. She killed.
No. You talking about when she pulled down the Star Destroyer? He's talking about when Kylo Ren was on her ass and then she did the flip and cut his shit off.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Damn.
That was basically a parallel to that, pretty much.
But in space.
Yeah.
I mean, gravity.
Well, she did that shit too. That was bullshit.
Yeah, but I mean, she didn't go straight, but it did take her. That's when they had the comedy moment. She was like, "Yo, you done? You good?" Like, and then Sabine flipped the wing. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
I mean, well, how do you know how to shoot, girl? You're a Mandalorian. All you do is guns. How you can't gun down some planes? What's going on here?
I mean, in her defense, she kind of like left that lifestyle. She didn't get proper training on either end. She just did her own thing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, I get it. She's rusty. Ahsoka said it. She rusty.
Yeah, that's they threw those lines in, which is why I let a lot of the shit just go. She's like, yo, you rusty. You ain't been doing this shit for a while.
I'm with the robot in this shit. Wayne said, nah, she's the worst Jedi ever.
It's true. Though. He's right. And that's because she keeps. I don't know. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He told me I'll never make it in the Jedi Order. She said she won't. It's the truth.
Like, yo, you told her that?
He's like, it's the truth.
Oh, man, Hu Yang, yo.
Yeah, man. This episode was dope, man. I liked it. I like the fact they kind of like extended what George was saying about like anybody could be a Jedi. So
Right.
like as long as you believe in it, right? Like it's almost like it's a religion.
It's
It is a
faith,
religion.
yeah.
Like if you believe in it, anybody can use the Force. Well, when I thought that was kind of dope. Like, so I know Sabine is not really in tune, but like she could end up being. But it seems like the way it's looking, I get it. It's an Ahsoka story, but it seems right now it's like a Sabine story. And I know that Star Wars, they couldn't sell a Sabine story, right? Unless if it's like the true hardcore Rebel fans, but like for the casuals, like who the fuck is Sabine? They're not gonna want it, so they have to throw like someone that is a little more prominent. But I know that Ahsoka is gonna. Mind you, we still got like a lot of episodes.
If I could be
Ahsoka
honest,
could take over.
If I could be honest, if you haven't never watched Star Wars, you're not gonna start. Like Sabine, they could have dead ass made it a Sabine story, and people who watch Star Wars are still gonna watch it anyway. It was like they weren't gonna attract anybody, even with Ahsoka, because if people don't, some people don't know who Ahsoka Tano. They never watched Rebels or
Clone Wars.
They're not gonna know who Ahsoka was. She wasn't in the movies. The people who just strictly watch the Star Wars movies, they're not gonna know this person. So they're like, Ahsoka, who's that?
A lot of people, when I've noticed online that a lot of purists, people that hated like the Disney-fied Star Wars, is loving Ahsoka. Because it's like you know, with the whole Dave Filoni, you know, using a lot more of George's kind of like, you
Concepts.
know, his concepts, as well as like taking stuff from the Legends book and all that shit. Like he's really like kind of married, like merging the fandom, right? Like it's not so fucking fragmented. Like people are liking this show as one. There's people that have problems with certain things, but like overall, people are having a good fucking time watching it. And it's so mysterious. Like I can't call it. Like we don't know Balin's situation. We don't know Shin's situation. Like we still haven't even seen anything from the backstory, and I feel like we're gonna get that probably this next episode. We're gonna get a little more because this next episode is gonna be the fight between Ahsoka and Balin.
I have another question. Sorry, I just thought about it now. How the hell does Green Woman have a regular, normal-looking child?
You gotta watch Rebels.
You
gotta watch Rebels.
Her counterpart was a Jedi. He was a human.
Yeah, he was a human.
Okay, but
yeah, well, it is what it is, bro. It's fantasy, bro. It's fantasy, bro. She had a kid with a Jedi. My man came out human with green hair. I don't know. It is what it is. It's not how biology or DNA works, but
he should have had one tentacle versus having two. Maybe he should have been like a little more alienish. I get it. And those are like little nitpicks, but it makes sense. It you know how genes work, right? You get something of both parents, but maybe Keenan's fucking DNA and genes was much stronger than fucking parents, yeah, like. But it was kind of cool to see that, man. It was dope to see Jason and people that don't know in the Legends, like that was Han's son's name.
One of the
and
twins.
It's kind of like one of the twins that becomes a Sith Lord, which is probably one of the best fucking stories. And I wish that it went that way, but when I heard that they were going with Ben, I'm like, who the fuck is? I mean, why? Like, go with Jason, but I guess they didn't want to adapt those Legends books. But if you was to read the Legends, bro, like that story is fucked up. Because there's a bunch of kids.
So we know that from what I saw in the trailers, Luke is gonna pop up in Ahsoka.
Really?
I think they showed a real quick clip of Luke or something, if I'm not mistaken.
We might see a flashback. We might see like what I think is gonna end up happening. I think that Ahsoka and Balin's gonna fight. You've seen it in the trailer, but I think what's gonna end up happening is either be a truce where they're gonna have a conversation after, or a conversation before, like, hey, this is like, I guess, explaining the world between worlds and shit, and maybe they'll see like pockets of memories or things that already happened, and we probably see like a quick flashback of Anakin.
They said that's supposed to be 5.
Well, we don't know. I mean, it could be 3, it could be 4, 3. We don't know. We just know that 5 is directed by Dave Filoni.
I don't remember, but did she ever acknowledge that? Did she ever acknowledge Luke being Anakin's son or something like that? Or
yeah,
in
Mandalorian. When she said when Grogu was there training, she was like, "You're just like your father." She said, "I'm a friend of the family," all types of shit. Yeah, she acknowledged all of that.
And what's crazy is, right, like
Luke the whole time was like, "Can you teach me some moves?"
Luke was trying to bag that.
That's what I said. That's when the Last Dragon. Can you teach me some moves?
You about to stick around for a little while?
Yeah,
I'm really interested in Balin the most out of all the characters, right? Because Balin is very mysterious. We don't know anything about him. We know that, and it's almost like, all right, a lot of people, and I thought that even in Obi-Wan Kenobi was kind of, when the fact that Reva knew who Darth Vader was, right? It was always a mystery who Darth Vader was. No one knew he was Anakin, right? Only a few people knew. But Reva knew. I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe she's an Inquisitor. He's picked up by Darth Vader, even though Darth Vader hated the Inquisitors, but he just did it. But the fact that Balin knew who Anakin was is like that he's in tune. Like he must be in the thick of it. They're gonna plop his character in a situation that we all know and love, and he's like, we was there the whole time. And I think that it's gonna. They said that episode 5 is gonna break the internet. That's what he's saying. I don't want to like hype it up, but Dave Filoni is the one that's directing, and normally if he's coming into the director's head, that means he wants to make sure that he's ushering some new shit to us where we don't be like, holy shit, because he ushered in Ahsoka, right? The first episode Ahsoka showed up, he made sure he was there to deliver his baby to the masses. But yeah, I think the fight that's gonna happen, because I know that Shin is gonna fight. It's gonna be part 2, so Shin and Sabine.
Yeah.
Right, and it's gonna be.
I think we're gonna get that first. We'll probably get that next episode.
We're gonna get that. We're gonna get the Marak and Ahsoka fight the next episode, right? And it's crazy if we get a Star Killer review, right? Where it's like, you got Anakin's apprentice, a Padawan.
Bro, this is what I'm saying.
Darth Vader's apprentice.
God,
they're the same person, but they both train 2 different kinds. That fight, that'll be crazy. That's
the only reason I want it, because narratively, that shit is crazy. You got Anakin's apprentice versus Vader's apprentice. That shit is nuts. But I mean, if it's him, he'll have to be nerfed and all that, whatever. But yeah,
super nerfed. Cool. You know what would be crazy? I had a dream about this shit, right? I had a dream that, and it's funny because I was like, I had a dream about this shit, and it was like Ezra. Like, I hope people saying that it's Ezra. I don't think
that shit better not. It better not.
But I had a dream that, in order to kind of like remove Ezra out of the situation, imagine Ezra was kind of like disillusioned by the Force. He got captured by Thrawn at this new universe, right? He was able to kind of like navigate, create a situation there, sends him back as an Inquisitor, right? Fucking Ahsoka fights Ezra, kills Ezra, doesn't know he kills her.
Shit.
The head comes off, and it's Ezra. You're like, I just killed Ezra. And it becomes fucking crazy. Yo, and it's like, oh shit, she just killed Ezra. How the fuck? And then it becomes like a situation where it's like, I didn't know that I killed Ezra. I'm like, that'd be crazy if that happens. That'd be the only time. That'd be the only way that you could bring Ezra in as Marak without like, dealing with the backlash, like killing him instantly. I'm like, no, but that's just, again, that's my dreams are like super dumb. So I I hope that's not true. I hope it's
the head just fell off. Oh shit.
It's almost like how in Luke's dream when he fucking kills his father.
Yeah.
And he cuts off his father's head, but it was him instead. His head. I'm like, I don't know, man. You know, Star Wars loves cutting heads off and appendages off. You know, they like doing that kind of shit. Because you're gonna have to nerf Starkiller. Like, you're gonna get him, right? You're gonna get him, right? But then it's like, what are you gonna do? Like, how are you gonna usher in this? This guy is a fucking beast, right? Unless he goes out to this new universe and learns some shit and come back, and then he's the big bad in the movie. Or
I mean,
him and Thrawn.
Yeah, they could introduce him, and then he end up. I don't know, man. Honestly, I just want it to be him because I want my man Sam Witwer to get a chance to play that character live action. But again, like, I'm not expecting it to be crazy and OP like that, because like no matter what we watch, no matter how characters are the way we know them, they're always nerfed once we get them in live action. So I'm not expecting him to be on some shit where like, yeah, Ray did that bullshit. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I really think, and I was saying this shit for a long time, but now that like we're watching the show and they're developing this whole shit with the star maps and the path to Peridia and all that shit, like, again, like, I'm not talking about like parallel universes or nothing, but if they get into another galaxy, like, this shit is the best way to fucking just have, all right, this is our Star Wars, and we ain't got to worry about none of that other bullshit y'all niggas is fucking with over there. Y'all do what y'all do, and y'all fuck it up. But all of us and the Ghost crew, we all out here in this new galaxy, and we just gonna keep moving forward from here. Fuck Luke, fuck Vader, fuck everybody that we left behind, and we can just move forward from here. Like,
yeah, that's definitely happening, bro. There was a trailer to the next episode, and it was like both the ghost ship was there, as well as everybody was there for that battle. So I guess they're all gonna get caught up in this universe. This is why, this is where it kind of like explains why Ahsoka was not around for the new sequels, right? It makes mad sense to kind of like just all you're doing is creating something different somewhere else, right? This Star Wars world can live here on this galaxy, but now there's another galaxy that it's uncharted, we don't know about, and they could just start fresh and or maybe one day, connecting that, because we do got a Rey movie coming out. We don't know what's the premise of that shit. Maybe we'll get a Ahsoka, maybe we'll get a Grogu.
I heard it's like 30 years later, and she's supposed to be having like set up already like a new Jedi Order or whatever. But who knows how true that is? Because
we don't know how time manifests for them traveling that far, how time changes in another universe. Like,
right.
We know that us going to Mars will takes us 3 months, right? We don't know how long it takes them to get there.
Exactly.
So they may not age, but the world that we know, they had age. So if they was to come back to this universe, they might be the same age, but everyone got older. Exactly. So we might get an older fucking Grogu, right?
And I'm with that too. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like we can have these characters. Like, we don't have to worry about just having one Jedi. Like, it's multiple Jedis. There's the Sith Lords. It just creates a whole new thing, and I can't fucking wait. I think this show is really like making my fucking neurons fucking.
It is, bro.
Explode.
And I'm trying to tell you, this is the shit I've been waiting for. Like, out of everything, this is the one I was waiting for.
But again, we get really excited during the beginning half.
Don't get your hopes up.
As long as it follows fucking through, which I think it is.
Yeah.
I'm being optimistic here, guys. But I have PTSD.
Yeah.
But the way the show is going and the way it's kind of like it's moving fast, right? Like, we have to see.
There's
Thrawn,
no
right?
filler here, bro. There's no filler here at all.
I'm just waiting for them to get to this new planet. I mean, this universe, and how it's gonna look. How it's gonna be
like the last episode, bro.
And that shit's gonna fuck me up. It's gonna fuck me up. If you're gonna wait until the last episode and then we get the last Thrawn of him turning around, and that's
what it's gonna be, bro. I'm telling you, my man gonna give a little speech, and that's it. But like, see, my thing is, What do you guys think? Or would you be mad or upset? Or how would you feel like if they all got out to the new galaxy, right? And I think I said this to you before, like I mean, yeah, Thrawn's the antagonist. Yeah, he's might have done some fucked up shit, but he's really not a bad guy. Or I should say he's not evil in the way like we look at Palpatine. You know what I'm saying? Like he really just joined the Empire because of the fact that, and I'm not trying to make this long, but you got the Yusong Vong, that's a crazy ass fucking empire and savage type beings that's out there in the galaxy that he originally came from, which I think is what they're trying to do with this new galaxy. And if Thrawn basically came here because the Empire was the only thing big enough for them to join with in order to give them help against this new threat that was coming. How would you guys feel if, again, going with what we've been talking about, and everybody from Rebels, the Ghost Crew, and all that shit, whoever they want to bring in, Mando and all that shit, all these people, Boba Fett, whoever, they all go into this new galaxy, and it ends up being on some shit where they're not fighting Thrawn like on a repeat of the of fighting the Emperor and the Imperials and all that, but they actually all have to team up to actually go against and stop the Yusong Vong from taking over the galaxy that they're currently in, to prevent them from getting to our galaxy. If we're going back into like EU type situations, how would you guys feel if that ends up being like the major situation of all this and the movie that he's supposed to be coming out with?
I don't know, man. I don't want to get myself too hyped up now. Like
I'm just throwing things out. I'm just curious.
I don't know. I don't know. It'll be something dope to fucking see. I would love to see that, but again, I think we come up with better concepts than these writers, and I don't want to.
Well, Dave Filoni's the writer, so I'm giving him all the props in the world.
Right, I mean, Dave Filoni is the writer. Different. Dave Filoni is the writer, but Disney's the owner.
Right. Okay.
And Dave can say whatever he wants, but Disney has a say. Right now, they want to make money. They want to get new subscribers. And if they feel like that doesn't work out, they're not gonna do it. And he's not gonna be like, well, you know, I don't feel like he has full creative control. But I guess they're letting him cook. But I think that Disney wants to make sure like it's for the kids, man. This is for the kids. This is for the new generation. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm looking forward
Red
to
talking about they showing none trailers in kids movies for Blue Beetle. So I'm like, yeah, do y'all really care?
You ain't seen no none trailers fucking with Disney shit. I tell you that. I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to episode 3. I know episode 3 is gonna kill, but that episode 5, I'm hearing a lot of people talking about how episode 5 is gonna kill it.
Episode 3 of what?
Episode 4.
I'm sorry, episode 4 of AHSOKA. Yeah.
Oh.
Episode 5 is gonna be like it's gonna be a breaking internet.
Game
so
changer.
Let's see, man. Let's see. But the Luke situation, I haven't heard that yet. But they could be showing flashbacks. I'm sure they're gonna show flashbacks. But I don't know how Luke will fit into flashbacks. I know that people are really looking forward to seeing Anakin again.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we're gonna get Anakin because we got the whole trailer of Anakin talking. And
yeah.
So we're gonna end up getting. I don't know if he's gonna be de-aged. He has to be de-aged. I don't know how they're gonna do that shit.
You got Anakin or Vader?
Anakin.
We're gonna get Anakin. We're gonna get Anakin as a flashback. I don't think it's gonna be like.
No, he's dead at this point already. So.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah. If you
unless he comes as a Force Ghost.
That should be dope. That's what nice. I'm hoping. That's nice. What I would prefer over a flashback. It's just
he comes as a Force Ghost to help her complete her training.
Right. Help her train Sabine.
Bro, her training not even complete. She left as a Padawan.
She's definitely. Hey, I get what you're saying. It makes sense because she's not fully trained up.
No.
But
I wouldn't
yeah,
say
she's
she
not
wasn't
fully
fully trained up. She just didn't get knighted.
She's not fully trained up because she doesn't even do the force speed run.
Nah, we don't talk about
Dude,
that.
but she be doing those force flips in space.
She was doing force flips, but she's not doing the speed run.
Yo, Fresh, didn't you say that shit during the fucking?
Because in the first episode, she was running away from that bomb like a regular person was running away from a bomb, yo.
Yeah, I
She was
think
not
Fresh
force
said that
speed
shit.
running
too. I hate that shit, man. I don't like seeing that shit at all.
To be honest, bro, I think Ahsoka got more Jedi training than Luke did.
No, she definitely did. Way more.
So I would say
official
she had
training.
way more training. Yeah, because she was training with Anakin for years.
Yeah.
And Luke only had and Luke only had trained with fucking with Obi-Wan for a
couple of days.
Yoda.
Yo.
I think his real training.
How long was the gap
I think his
between
real training came from Yoda.
Yeah, what where was the gap between episodes 5 and 6?
It was like a year or something.
A year, because he went back to
he went back to
Dagobah train before he went to Jabba's palace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it became a Jedi. So he had a lot of training in between the movies that they didn't show.
He had training, he had training amongst himself, but he didn't have like.
Yoda trained him.
He trained with Yoda. He trained with Yoda.
Yoda trained him.
But Ahsoka regardless, Ahsoka still had more training with Yoda, Obi-Wan, Anakin, Plo Koon. Like, she was surrounded by real masters. Like, she got real training. So I still feel like Ahsoka, whether we say she finished or not, she still has way more training than Luke, though.
We're not arguing that. I'm just saying that how come her training not complete either.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to call Luke a Jedi, you gotta call she's.
I'm not calling Luke a Jedi. Luke is he's the last Jedi technically. So if you're comparing other Jedis, he's the last one really. So then Ahsoka's she's a Jedi now. There's no order. So she's still a Jedi, but she's still a Padawan. They're both Padawan Jedis. They're not Jedi Knights. They're both Padawan Jedis.
Luke was a Jedi Knight.
Who made him a knight?
Probably Yoda.
How? When did that happen?
Dude, when he goes to Jabba, when he sends 3PO and R2 to Jabba's palace, he in the hologram he introduces us as I'm Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight.
Mm-hmm.
No one knows. At some point, he was knighted.
Ahsoka gotta be a master, bro.
So then, okay.
He knighted himself. He knighted himself.
Huh?
Luke just threw that shit into the conversation.
He definitely knighted himself, yo.
Nobody to refute this shit. Yeah, Jedi Knight, nigga. What's up?
Yoda was dead at that time, so there was no Yoda to refute it.
But Yoda was a Force ghost.
Yoda was just humping his
back. But he's the only one that can see Yoda. Anybody else can see Yoda.
Yoda was just humping. Yoda was just humping his back, bro, with the crazy Steve Belushi eyes, bro.
Beat him with a stick too. Pop, pop, go faster.
Crazy, yo.
Yo, word, dude. That shit is crazy. His life went to shit like right after fucking. Well, man, he was doing flips everywhere just 5 years before that.
Word.
Now I wouldn't say 5. I would say like 15. But like his health just deteriorated, bro, in 15 years.
Nigga lost his game.
I mean, he was 900 years. He was 900. But I say Ahsoka. But I say Ahsoka can definitely like train Sabine and not be like, oh, she's not fully trained up, or not she's not like. I don't know. I guess they could play with that because Sabine is not showing anything of like I can't rely on her to save us. She needs help. But yeah, if Anakin could come back as a Force ghost and fucking like
they need to
train them both.
Need to bring Jin back and train her to finish her Mandalorian train. That's the only way that bitch gonna survive, man. Finish the Mandalorian training.
There was a crazy ass rumor that Balin might be Qui-Gon's brother, because they said Qui-Gon had a brother that we never saw. And
Qui-Gon or Obi-Wan?
Qui-Gon.
I know Obi-Wan said some shit about a brother and
he'd be
like
old
blah,
as
blah, blah,
fuck.
and they
I
fucked
think
off
he'd
with that
be
shit.
older, unless Qui-Gon's brother was a little brother.
Yeah.
Like
Obi-Wan has a brother. Obi-Wan has family out there.
Yeah,
well,
that's
I mean,
what
you
I
can't
remember.
but you also can't go based on like Obi-Wan from like New Hope, because he's severely older than what Ewan McGregor is, because he's not
my man about to go through it in the next season.
He's about to go through it, bro. Like 10 years, my man aged 30 years.
Woo!
I don't know, but these are all speculation. But they're saying that he might be like has some kind of like he might be a brother or might be a somewhat of importance. I don't know. It's a lot of shit happening. I like the conversation that's happening online. People just have so many crazy ass ideas. I'm like, damn, that just sounds fucking great if you got that. So I mean, either or, man, they all sound great, and I'm sure that Dave Filoni is gonna try to do his best to, because he has to revive Star Wars, right? Right now, Star Wars is kind of like it's 3 flat tires, bro. He got one more tire, and that's it. If he can't make this happen, yeah.
The only thing that sucks with all the Jedi dying is that, like, yo, you don't know, like, who's the best with the lightsabers fighting now, yo. It's like, he had Obi-Wan, who was the defensive master. You have Mace Windu, who was the offensive master. You have Yoda, who's just the all-around badass at everything. And it's like, now it's like, you just got Ahsoka and Luke. And, like, yeah, they're trained, but, like, they never trained like against one of the masters, like a Mace Windu or.
I think we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that with Balin. Balin is a fucking problem, bro.
Yeah.
He was able to unlock a fucking one of those code locks. They always use CP3O.
Oh yeah.
They always use the robots to unlock them shits. He did that shit with his fucking force.
You ain't never seen that shit
before. He's a fucking
before.
problem, bro. If you telling me that this is a person that was trained by a Jedi Knight that we just don't know yet, like a master, that we don't know who this person is. There's speculation, but like he's been training. He never stopped training. A lot of people leave the order and it just stopped. If he kept training all those fucking years and never stopped and just got better and better and better, bro, he's a problem. And that's why Shin is really good. Like Shin is fucking great. Her lightsaber fucking moves feel like, you know, like the prequels. Because the prequels, I mean, the lightsaber fight's supposed to be like a dance. She felt like she was dancing.
What's up with the crazy girl face that all these shows are having? Like there was never that one. The villain that looks like the crazy girl that had the weird look on her face.
Talking about the emo night. She's mad emo.
Whoa.
She's mad emo.
But the one that fucking stabbed Sabine, the girl. Shin.
Shin.
The fuck.
Yeah, she got a lot of animosity, bro. Yeah, she got a lot of animosity though. Like, I literally, if this shit wasn't a Disney show, there was like a point where she was like, "Yeah, congratulations, you almost got him, bitch." Like it was like I like the whole tone was like she wanted to throw that shit into the conversation, bro.
Yo,
like,
you saw the Morgan face. She wanted to light up them lasers and say, "Yo, shoot this bitch down right now." Morgan face looked like she wanted to say, "Shoot this bitch down right now."
Bro, it's the little things like that are keeping me interested in this show. Cause like again, like you said, it's like Balin. Like, yo, bro, what is your plan right now, bro? You talking about like, yo, it's power beyond anything you ever seen before. What the fuck do you know, bro? What's out there? Like the witches? What else is going on? Like this shit is crazy right now.
Even Shin, bro. Like we don't know nothing about her. Like where she comes from, why she's so upset. You know, like she looks at Balin as a father figure, right? Shit. So she's committed to him 100%. Like that's his right hand. Like, he doesn't have to worry about her trying to take over. Like they're fucking a couple. Like as far as like dumb.
I mean, they're not Sith. So
right.
No, they're not Sith. But like, what's going on, bro? Like what's happened? That's the whole mysterious shit that's that's intriguing the shit out of me because we episode 4 now. We're about to be episode 4, and we still don't know what the fuck is fucking planets.
I was just commenting to when you were saying that he's not worried about her taking over, and I said only the Sith does that shit where they try to take over the master. They're not Sith, so they're not Sith, so that's why he don't have to worry about that shit with her. But I'm curious too what her backstory is because this bitch is nuts. Like, I want to know. I want to know how she got like this. Like, what fucking warped her mind, bro? Because she's not playing with a full deck. You can clearly see this chick is like crazy, bro. Even when like they're looking for them in like the Sky Whale City or whatever that shit was, she was like, where did they go? Breaking her neck to find them. It's like, yo, like, sis, they're gone. Let me go.
That'd be crazy if she's like a daughter of somebody that we know. Like, just imagine, let's imagine Anakin was fucking other bitches. And I was like, that was his bastard.
That nigga simp.
She's too young.
Right?
That nigga simp. Ain't no way.
That nigga's on Padme. That's it, nigga.
That nigga knows. Padme had his nose wide open, bro.
Word.
He wasn't going nowhere else.
Yeah, she's too young anyway. She wouldn't even be. It'll be more. It'll make more sense if that was his daughter, if that was Balin's daughter. But that's not. Right. That's probably someone. Yeah. That's probably someone he maybe like he left.
Could be his daughter.
66. It could be his daughter, or like maybe someone he found when he escaped after the fact.
Yeah, grabbed a youngling or whatever on the way out. Like, it could be something, man.
Master like Balin, take me with you.
God damn it! Come
on.
Or
maybe Balin was the one that not intercepted, but like after Grogu got saved by that Jedi, I forgot his name. The dude that played Jar Jar Binks, but like,
oh shit.
Or maybe he was there for that whole that route that route that was saved the Jedi. Maybe he was all in that situation. He probably knows of Grogu.
They could do that. Yeah.
And we don't know. Like we about to learn a lot of. We have to. I want to. It'll be a disservice if you don't peel back the layers for Balin, because I think Balin right now is like my favorite villain as right now. Like he's never. I wouldn't consider him a villain.
Antagonist.
Just, don't know. Yeah. So I just want to know because
you go back in time, you put a bullet in Jar Jar Binks' head, this whole empire never happens.
Yeah, bro.
You go back in time and kill Jar Jar Binks, the whole empire never happens.
That's true. You're not lying.
True.
There have been a lot of changes, man.
They should that'd be crazy if Cook with that shit too, man.
He's the one that convinced all the senators to vote for the Palpatine to have power.
Mm-hmm.
You go back in time, put a bullet in his head. It's over.
He was actually supposed to be a Sith.
It's supposed to be Darth Plagueis, man.
Imagine Maroc. His helmet comes off as Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
Bro, I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked. The Jar Jar, I thought you were clumsy. Misa faking.
Misa gonna kill you.
Misa faking.
I love this, man. Even with the writer's strike and the actor strike, bro. Like we still have like this content. Mind you, like for those that's watching, like we in full support of the actors and the writers, so we're not like trying to like scab and shit, but like we have to like talk about these stories, man. These stories are fucking dope, and I truly enjoy.
They're already the screen actors support reviews on shows, and they don't frown upon it.
Mm-hmm.
New rock stars already pointed that out, and then when they do their reviews.
Man, I just want them to hear it from my voice, my mouth, that we support. We here for it. But yeah, man, this fucking shows, man. Well, this show, I went into it thinking like it's not gonna be like it's gonna be like some cookie cutter shit in there, but like nah, they saving a lot for like a big reveal. There's a lot of stuff they haven't even talked about, and like we haven't even scratched the surface with this fucking show.
Nope.
Like we still on this fucking galaxy, bro. There's a whole act where it's in this new galaxy and we haven't seen it yet.
I can't wait for Tuesday. I can't.
Word.
Oh man. Tuesday we're gonna do another watch party, man. Hopefully we get Red in it. if you can.
I didn't watch it Tuesday. I watched it today.
Hold on. I mean, we will try to hopefully by the season finale, we can probably have the whole squad on here. We could probably make accommodations to like hold off on watching it and try to get everyone in the same situation. Hopefully, episode 5 we could do that. That'd be great because that's gonna be a big one. I would like everyone to be here, and watch it. Yeah, we had a good time with that, man. I'm really looking forward to Tuesdays, man. I'm glad this shit is here and we can talk about it.
Tano Tuesdays.
Tano Tuesday, man. Yeah, man. So if you was to give it a rating, man, what's your I know we rated it on Tuesday, but I would definitely normally things would change after a couple of days. For me, the 5 has not changed. It's still at a steady 5. Has not changed. So what about you guys?
No, definitely a 5. That hasn't changed.
I'll give it a 5 as well. I'm sticking to my. You know I've been a Filoni supporter for the longest, and I'm holding strong. Like this is what I'm hitching my wagon to. Like if he don't get it right, ain't nobody gonna get it right. That's my opinion. So this is why I'm with him rocking with this whole thing. And as far as 3 episodes go so far, I haven't been disappointed. So like I keep saying to you, I'm gonna give all my faith to Filoni until something happens that I'm like, this shit is sussy now. But I really don't see that happen. I feel like he's the closest thing we could have to George actually trying to do something new himself. But at the same time, almost. And people don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying better than George, but what I'm saying is better than George in the fact that Dave grew up with EU stuff like some of us, and he is more willing to introduce a lot of this stuff into canon than George would ever will be. So that's why I'm giving that opinion. I'm loving this, man. I love the score by Kevin Kiner. This whole like samurai throwback to Asian cinema. I'm loving it. Like you guys said earlier, seeing things that we never saw, regardless. So little things might not make sense or whatever. Like this is what I want. I want to get more lore. I want to introduce more things, more people and characters. I want to see things I've never seen before. Give me more planets. Like the last planet they got on, like Red was saying, like the Purgle. I remember that from Rebels. So to see them shits in live action is like Jesus Christ. And I think Fresh said it when we were watching it. It's like, yo, these shits look way more menacing on camera than they did watching it in the cartoon. And it's true. So like that whole ambiance to everything just adds to the whole mood of the show. Like and I didn't get to say this, but a lot of the things that I think that I love about these characters and what they're doing so far is that as much as we don't know, but as much as we're talking about like Balin and Shin, excuse me, but also looking at Ahsoka as a different character that we're really not familiar with, because she's not the young, fun, happy going like Ahsoka that we're all used to. She's a different character. Sabine is a little bit of a different character now after going through Ezra leaving and things like that. So it's like I'm loving the parallels within, like you said a minute ago. They are a couple. They are together. They have no issues between each other whatsoever, and they are a unit, and they are going forward as far as Shin and Balin. But then you got Ahsoka and Sabine, who are totally at odds and at different ends of the spectrums when it's coming to this teamwork thing. And there's little moments of like Hu Yang, like, yo, listen, da 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 da, whatever. And then Ahsoka, I love Rosario's Dawson's acting in the moment where she takes a moment. You actually see her reflecting and feel it, and it's like, all right, what do you need, Sabine? Like, all right, and then everything switches. So to me, this was like the first step in them actually coming together in their arc and coming closer by the end of this, and being, I should say, being an actual team and master and apprentice by the end of this, in parallel to Shin and Balin, who might end up just imploding by the end of this. So I'm just liking all of these different storylines and narrative plot line. I mean, plot points and through lines that they're going through with this whole thing. I'm excited. I'm loving it, man. I'm just every week I'm looking forward to the next episode. So it's definitely a 5 for me.
Yep. 100%. How about you, man? What was your rating, buddy? Did you lose him to sleep?
No, I'm here. Robin.
Oh, cool. What was your rating on the episode?
My rating was about 5. I enjoyed it.
That's what's up, man. I mean, this. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering my mic on
you
me.
said, yeah, he was a little low, but
you was a little low.
We heard it. You said 5. Yeah, you said 5 though, right?
Yeah, I said 5. Yeah. I said I enjoyed the episode. You know, it was a cool, fun episode. Enjoyed it. Good to see Soka and Sabine relationship getting along. Growing that from like the bitterness that they had before them to like done by that episode, trying to understand each other and finding middle grounds to work on. So you know, can't wait to see what the future episodes have to hold. But yeah, 5 for me.
Yeah, this is definitely Star Wars. It feels like Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And it's giving me that those butterflies in my stomach when I like, especially you guys watching, we doing the watch party. Like, I'm excited. Like, this is how I am when I'm watching these. It's like you see it, right? And you get live reaction from us, and we're gonna try to like fine tune the next watch party. Throw like a timer on there, so you know exactly where we at in the show. So if you want to watch it side by side, we can do that. We'll watch it together. We probably I think I probably would throw up a link on the website on the website if you guys want to join our watch party. Like, so you watch it exactly at the right time, but throw that in there. I think there's like a 9 limit, whatever it is. We're trying to figure that shit out. But yeah, man, we're gonna end today's episode. Again, if you like what we do here, if you want to support us, the only way that you can really support us, if you go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification. Whenever we go live, try to share it to your family and friends. You know, this is something that we like doing. This is a passion project for all of us to kind of like, let's move up in the industry as far as entertainment. We want to get like these screeners. We want to get these invites to the different red carpets so we can give you guys, the audience, like stuff before it comes out. Like, you know, to give us our thoughts. We want to be ahead of the curve. So hit that like and subscribe, man. Keep on. I've said it in the beginning of the episode. We got like 4 or 5 new subscribers. You know, it's moving on up. My TikTok right now is almost at 2,400. So we're moving up on there. If you guys want to join our Discord, we have a Discord. As well as we have merch. If you go to UNTLDentertainment.com, if you want to get some shirts, jackets. We got jackets up there. We got hats. We got fucking home decor. If you want a fucking a shower mat, we got those. We got towels. So if you wanna dry off your balls and shit, and titties, you can have our faces on there. So yeah, we have it all, man.
Dry off that grundle.
Dry off the grundle, man. We have everything, bro. Other than that, man, if you guys have anything else you want to add before we close out.
Yeah, I was gonna say real quick. I went on Twitter and the first thing I saw was like somebody post something about what if Hondo Ohnaka was a Jedi, and that shit is hilarious to me. But basically, I want to see my man. Like, I've been waiting to see my man Hondo in one of these series, and this would be a perfect series for him to pop up in. Being the whole Ghost crew should be in this, so I would love to randomly see Hondo in one of these episodes. So I just wanted to throw that out there real quick. But also, happy birthday to Timothy Zahn. We didn't really talk about Thrawn too much in this episode, but at the same time, happy birthday to Timothy Zahn, who is the creator of the Thrawn trilogy novels. And also Ludwig Göransson, who is like one of my favorite composers of this generation right now, who has done like a bunch of different scores for Fruitvale, pretty much everything that Ryan Coogler is dealing with as far as Fruitvale Station, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. He's done Oppenheimer most recently, Creed 2, Tenet, just a whole bunch of scores that I love, and I just wanted to make sure I shouted out at least those two guys today for their birthdays. So happy birthday to you guys. But other than that, yeah, I don't think we have anything else. I don't have anything else personally to add.
Yeah. All right, man. That's what's up, man. So happy birthday to those folks. Again, we're Untitled Live. We go live every Friday, 10 o'clock. Our watch parties start 9-ish on Tuesday. So that's something that we have regularly. So if you guys want to join that, we're up there as well. Man, until Tuesday, man. Peace out. Have a good weekend. Enjoy it. Don't drink too much. Wear a condom. And we'll holler at y'all.
Labor Day parade, wet set. What up? Let's get it.
In the city and I'm lurking. If the brothers on the field, then I think you know the world.